else it says.
Bam.
Bam. That's it. Deadlands Thursdays. Savage Thursday. I'm sorry, and we're playing Deadlands using the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition rule set. Oops, and this is the Flood. So it's kind of more of a hybrid version, but we're really
semi-homebrew.
So, well, no, it's not semi-homebrew. I mean, by rule set, it's. I think we've about got it all converted over to Suede now. And yeah, I don't know. Welcome everybody. How you guys doing?
Tired.
Good.
I took a nap. Yeah.
I did too. I gotta confess. But I got up early this morning and left for. I'll just call it damn near Arkansas, Missouri.
I was up late and got up early, so I only got like 4.5 hours of sleep. So that 2-hour nap was nice.
Yeah. I
stayed up too late last night playing New World.
Yeah, you had posted some stuff pretty late.
Watching TV. I don't even remember what we were doing last time.
We're in this church.
You are?
Yeah.
Jehoshaphat Valley. And Doc Fong just pulled a muscle in his back, so he's laying on the pew.
Well, Doc Fong, Brad, give us an introduction to Doc Fong. Let's tell us a little bit about him.
Well, he's the traveling herbalist, originally from China, of unknown age because he stopped counting. Although possibly experimentation with herbal remedies may have contributed to this. And he's lived in California since it was part of Mexico.
There you go.
He's old as dirt.
And along with him, old as dirt guy, is Luke. So he's played by Vino. Tell us about Luke.
Wait, I thought Luke was your age, Marv.
He's talking the old guy was Doc Fong. Yeah, Luke's about my age.
Anywho, Luke's a bounty hunter and has it out for Grimm. Of course, I suppose which one of the party members don't, right?
Well, Grimm was doing his wife, right?
No, killed his wife.
Oh, killed his wife. Well, so yeah, he did his wife in.
Who knows what happened beforehand?
That's right. Let's see. Who else is with us? Wicked is here playing Suizichi. Well, tell us about him because I can't even pronounce it.
Squeezy Cheese.
Is the latest generation an exceptionally talented member of a Shoki priesthood back in China. He has inherited a special set of gauntlets that were used by their founder to banish demons, and he has come to America to protect his people as they seek their fortunes.
Yeah. So he's meat grinder. He makes he turns people into sausage is what he does, and demons into sausage.
Or demons.
We also have Drake with us from Drake Takes, twitch.tv/Drake Takes. And Drake is playing Timmons.
Simmons. He's a good old boy out of near St. Louis. He's only 29. His birthday's March 17th, 1850. So, nice St. Patrick's Day boy, but he's not Irish, so
it doesn't matter, huh?
Does he like green
doesn't
beer?
matter. Timmons doesn't really drink. Things get really strange when Timmons drinks. Like,
just think how hard that would be to wake him up.
Strange things get pregnant.
Strange things get like his family, which by the way may be here in Perdition someplace if you wanted to look them up, But
we're not in Perdition.
You're not, or you guys were.
And I
got out of town quickly, didn't you? You didn't even mention
looking.
it. You didn't even mention it when you were there.
Why would Timmons be looking for her? It's all a lie. It's all a lie.
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope that they don't find the Women's Hat Association.
There
that would be perfect.
Let me flip over here to our map view.
Or start hanging out with Green Iguana.
Yeah,
That
and
that
there's
that would be cool.
there's Timmons one nighter. First woman he'd ever met with an Adam's apple, and it really turned him on, I guess.
He could outdrink me. That was what I remember.
She could outdrink. Yeah, and then they had a baby. Of course, Timmons didn't know it till he moved out here and ran into one of his old acquaintances. And of course, she wrote back to Joplin, Missouri, and said, "Hey, I ran into Timmons out here." And next thing you know, they're on their way out to find Papa.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna need a blood test. That's for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't think DNA or DNA tests have been invented, let alone blood typing.
what you talking about DNA? I don't know. You can tell by the blood. If it's green, it ain't mine. That's for sure. Look at that thing. That got some green blood in it.
Vulcan?
Can't you see it?
the,
Can't you see
the
it?
similarities. We got the same eyebrows.
What a happy family. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see. Albert Alonzo has taken up the role of town marshal in Perdition, so he stayed behind. Albert is with you. I'm assuming, he'll be along as soon as he gets home from work. But everybody who is here, there's 4 of you. Roll me a d20. I should have made you draw cards, but.
Uh-oh.
I think Brad Art. No, he doesn't because Gorgio played him last week. There you go, Brad. You get to drive the drunk for a while. So
he quit drinking. Remember, he was depressed because his drinking buddy got undeaded again.
Yeah, Jeb is now dead. DED dead.
Yeah, that's what they
way
keep
is the
saying.
question.
I believe that when after a year, it's like a wedding present. You got a year to buy a wedding present. We got a year to see if Jeb is dead or not.
I mean, you guys put a couple of bullets
There's
at least
some fun
into his
potential.
face. At least into his. But you don't really. I mean. You didn't walk up with a shotgun and blow his skull all to pieces. You guys just decided to bury him again. And I think you all kind of have a love for Jeb Hexman, and you'd like to see.
We put him in a pine box, handcuffed and manacled.
And buried him.
So if he gets out, he's going to be mad.
Well, I mean, I did kill him with a headshot. He should be dead, not coming back.
I think
What if the Manitou takes over someone else?
I think Suzuki did
Shut
something
up.
to him. Chopped his head off or something.
What if he becomes a bodyguard for Grimm?
Brad, shut up.
Yeah. What if he really comes and wants to just hunt down anybody older than him? Yeah. Yeah.
How old was Jeb?
I don't remember.
In his 40s, wasn't he?
I'm thinking like early 30s.
I thought he was late 30s or early 40s, but it doesn't matter. When we left the party last week, the map that you see, the posse, the Devil's
Jehoshaphat.
Posse. Yep.
It's always a party when we're involved.
You guys went.
You mean when Albert's involved?
You found a place, the finger of Born in a Bowl, who she had you chop off her little finger, and said, "This will lead you to Seas Far Away." Right? And you've kind of followed it south through California, and you went to Perdition first, and then the thing led you back north a little ways north of Los Angeles and Perdition. And you find this road. It led you up this road, and at the top of the hill there was a sign that said Jehoshaphat Valley, and there was a nice chapel there, and like a graveyard. You could see a really nice cemetery down below it, and then you guys went into the chapel and murder hoboed all these people in the church. So you've killed
No,
1, 2,
we
3,
didn't murder hobo.
4,
One
5,
of them
6.
is alive. One of them's alive, so it wasn't murder hoboing.
Which one is
It was
alive?
Going to the
The
chapel, cause
priest
we
guy,
got a pinky finger pointing.
Father Ambrose, if you
Going
recall. I
to
think
the
it was
chapel,
Sweezy just punched him in the back of the head and knocked him unconscious.
Got a little pinky pointing.
I clotheslined him with my bracer as he was coming out the door.
Yeah, that's you tried to make a
Pulled
run
him
for
over
it. He
like
got
some
clotheslined.
cheap
I
rock.
just want to be clear, this chapel is heavily guarded by Gatling guns that are honor guards.
Well, honor guard for the dead. I mean, But what you guys did was you laid low. Oh, well, maybe not. You haven't killed. You're right. Officially, you haven't killed him yet. But this
Cool.
poor priest is kind of bit hook, line, and sinker into Grimm's bullshit, and you just wrecked his day.
We're not having his bullshit.
He did try to concuss Luke with a shovel.
Well, you came in his church and started shooting up his people. I mean, they're not all wearing red robes. It's just the damn token that I used. I mean,
No, I'm imagining they all
The two that we saw out the window were wearing red robes.
Yes, they were wearing red robes. So I'm trying to paint a more grisly scene than what. Well, no, it's a grisly scene because there's been murder done in the church.
Well, it's super grisly. It's just not a murder hobo because we didn't kill
It's
everyone.
not a murder. Okay, you've left Father Ambrose alive. He's laying here.
It's a homicidal posse.
It is. This guy's incapacitated maybe for a while.
I think like 4 hours or something.
Yeah, I think it was
1d6 hours, I think it was.
Yeah, but I think we rolled for it already. So he's
So
gonna be out of
wake
it.
up if we got a successful heal on it?
Did somebody try to heal him? I don't remember that.
No.
No, we are within that.
I don't
first
think we
golden
were ready
hour
for that yet.
to choose that.
Yeah, Doc Fong was going to try to move him, and then he got a critical failure, so his back hurts and he's got to lay down.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he pulled his back out.
Yeah, let's just put him right here. Until we can lay him on top of that other body. I don't think he's going to mind.
You're gonna lay him on top of the body? Serious?
No, Timmons is suggesting it.
We should
Sure,
maybe
why
look
not?
around first.
No one cares. Timmons doesn't care.
Yeah, let's
He's
look
like,
Is there
around
enough room to
first.
close him in there? I mean, that'd be an
He's like,
intimidating
you
way
either
to
get
wake
the
up.
bullet. Well, what's this deal? You can have the bullet, or you
Bandage
can
or
have a bandage.
And then he
A
ran out
bullet
of
and a
bandages.
Band-Aid.
You go in here, looks like an office, Vino. Collection of books. A lot of books on our, Lord and Savior, and then there's some papers and stuff over here on the desk. Line of sight on this thing? I took it off, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's all
The
light.
light
So
was being
who,
weird.
Yeah, there's no light side. So who looks the most like this unconscious Father Darren Ambrose? If we were to dress up like him and go out into the graveyard, we might not get shot. Does anybody look like that?
I vote Albert.
Ooh, maybe.
Luke doesn't. Albert's probably the closest, yeah. Yeah, let's disable the lighting.
Or Timmons. Oh, I want to see Timmons go and keep his mouth closed in that situation.
This guy looks, he's got a pretty big beard, though. He looks like a wolf kind of thing going on. Or maybe Timmons. Timmons fluffs
Can
his
we
hair out.
dye Luke's beard real quick?
Wait, what? Why do you have a beard?
Oh, then you can look like the father there with the
I
dark
say we
beard.
just shave the father, get a little bit of pitch, and we'll stick it right to Luke.
What? Why this plan?
True, I might have some herbs we can use.
Well,
to
there's some
glue it
Gatling
in
guns up on the hills, and if we just go wandering around in the graveyard, they might honorably just start shooting at us.
Yeah, we need to
Take them out before we go to the graveyard.
What's that?
I mean, they're Grimm's men anyway, right?
What does that have to do with bullets flying down from the hill into your skull? So you suggest that we sneak up to the hill and take out the men on the hill?
That would be better than a silly disguise that probably
Well,
won't
I
work.
was thinking it might if somebody just sneaks out there and sees they can see. If there's no born in a bowl or out there, then what's the point?
Feeling that Born in a Bowl might be dead and is buried out there.
Yes.
Right. So we just go out
Timmons,
there and see.
where's your finger pointing anyway?
Oh, let's see. Pulls out the pinky, drops it on the ground. Born in a bowl.
Also, there's some nice ceiling work here.
There's a pinky
Pinky
point to
is
the graveyard.
kind of pointing to the north there. Yeah. Away
That's
from
the graveyard. Yeah. See, it ain't that precise though. I mean, I could put it on in a cup maybe and see and walk around with the cup and see if it
like
wiggles.
like a compass.
Yeah, I can float it in some water.
Get a piece of soap so it doesn't sink.
Well, these must be Protestants because you don't find any holy water cups in here or anything, you know.
No goblets.
No
Well,
goblets.
yeah, that makes sense because wasn't Grimm anti-Catholic, and that's why Alonzo also didn't.
There
like
is
him.
a bowl over there. There is a dinner plate over here on the table next to the dagger.
It's a sacrificial plate.
I think that's the thing where
Yeah.
you put the money.
It's a map prop
The
that I put
tide bowl.
in there is what it is. I didn't even zoom in to see what it looked like. It looked like a table to me. Looked like I think it said altar or something on it, and I just used it. So.
It does look like an altar to me.
Just not necessarily a Protestant one.
Yeah, I knew that there would be some not quite murder hoboing going on in here, so I had to make a combat map for this place.
Well, let's. Timmons is gonna go check his desk out. Where's he at? He's gonna go. You know, what's this fella been up to?
So,
Sits down at his desk.
Sit down at his desk. Timmons read.
Yeah.
So.
What is that on intelligence? Common knowledge? Timmons like.
No, if he can read, he can read. You know, as long as he's not.
Timmons like.
Yeah.
I don't read curses so well, but.
Well, you're kind of reading through this, and it's like a well, like any preacher may keep a diary, you know, more thoughts, you know, on how to
Fanatical ramblings.
Yeah, fanatical
what he
ramblings
shouts
of a religious madman, kind of. You know, he's somebody who's bought hook, line, and sinker into whatever Grimm's preaching, and.
Timmons kind of specifically looking
Rating
for any
biblical
information.
Figures. Okay, how does Ruth fit in there? And let's talk about Gomer for a second.
Gomer Pyle?
No.
Gomer.
No.
Timmons is specifically looking for anything that is related to Indian burial area, aka where Grimm, Born in a Bowl, might be buried. If there's like a section of the graveyard that's dedicated to whatever the name of their tribe was, you know, like your plot, or the Indians are buried over there.
You know,
anything.
Most cemeteries that you guys are aware of, you know, organized cemeteries, somebody keeps records someplace of who's buried where, you know, so you kind of look around, but you don't really find, you know, anything like that.
Does the staircase go up or down?
There's a lot of also ramblings about boredom written in here, and something that says, you know, we held another event. Another event occurred. There was another event. Kind of, you know, throughout his diary here.
Like, is it burying somebody as an event? Like, that often?
You don't know. It just maybe. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's what they do here at churches, is have, you know, if you're going to have an event at a funeral chapel, it's probably going to be a burial of some kind. But now, what'd you ask, Brad?
It was Wicked about the staircase.
Oh, Wicked asked about the staircase. The staircase basically just goes up to what appears to be like a
bell tower.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there's a like a Catholic mission in the Southwest, you know, back in the 1800s. That's the way this place is
Okay.
built, and probably was at one time. But it also, I mean, if you guys look around, like these small windows here, where you see in various places, aren't really. I mean, they're only about 6 inches wide, and they run like this, and they're in the shape of a cross. So they're about, you know what I mean? So they look like a cross, and they're just cutouts in the wood more than anything. And then, of course, the rest of it's adobe brick.
If we were to search the Father Ambrose, does he have anything interesting on him? Albert in particular is looking for a flask, but you know.
I don't know. There's no liquor in here.
Not even Sacramento wine?
No you mean sacramental what? Yes, I was thinking sacrificial. Yes, no, there's no sacramental wine.
That too.
There's no sacramental or sacrificial wine in here. There's no liquor in here. Prayer beads. I mean, shit that a holy guy would have, basically. Did you end up putting his body in there, or putting Ambrose in there with the other corpse?
Yep.
No,
I think we did.
Timmons. No one volunteered Timmons to do it, so he didn't do it.
It looks like Albert's over there getting ready to do it. Luke, you helping him?
Well, actually, Luke's going through his dresser drawers, starting with the underwear drawer.
He'll just toss him to the
Yeah.
corner here and make him sit up like he's just napping.
You need a pair of underwear there? You can have one of mine. They probably
Ew.
need to be
No,
washed.
ew.
It's just clothes. I mean, he looks like, he lives pretty humbly out here.
Yeah, but it's a good place to hide things. So.
Well, I mean, there's a roll of money in here, that he's got kind of stashed away.
I do keep a 45 in my underwear drawer. Just saying.
Mine's not even in my drawer. Mine's laying
It's
right
actually in my
beside me on
sock
the
drawer.
nightstand. It's not a 45. It's a 9, but that's okay. So yeah, clothes, shoes. There's a couple pairs of shoes in here. Work boots.
I'm basically just looking for anything fishy out of the ordinary.
No, it doesn't look like he fishes. There's no fishing tackle or anything.
Wrong kind of fishy.
There's not a big pamphlet labeled "My Confession" and all the evil things I did.
Nothing. No, nothing like that.
Well, be specific, Brad.
I mean, it would be real helpful. Can anybody see what's going on with those Gatling gun guys outside?
I was actually wanting to climb to the bell tower while researching around and keep an eye out from up there.
Oh, good idea, Sweezy. I'll keep laying here. My back hurts.
Try to keep track of any sort of changes in movement that they might make.
So you can climb up into the bell tower and look out over everything. You see the trees down below you, and you can see the first couple of graves there. Let's go back. Nah, it's not quite that tall. I mean, this place is pretty small. Let's look at this map. We'll zoom in here, and you can basically see.
So
it's dark in here.
Black map.
They gotta turn the lights off.
Oh, really?
Line of sight.
Why is there a line of sight?
Yeah.
No.
Because
we were outside before, and we actually had our tokens, so it was okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Unity.
Yep. Unity. Too bad. Because I'm not turning line of sight off.
Oh, now I'm worried about what's in the back.
Well, you could put our tokens out there.
I could put your tokens out there. Who's going out there?
I think eventually we all are going to go out there.
Going up to the bell tower.
Yeah, there's not much to find in here. So if you guys kind of, I'll say you spend 15, 20 minutes looking around. I have absolutely nothing of interest in here.
I think we were going to question the priest, weren't we?
Maybe.
Well, Timmons is going to dress. Timmons is going to dress up like the priest. He's going to get it if he's got a hat. He's going to put his robe or gown on.
Oh, don't forget the shovel, Timmons.
An extra one if he's got one in his wardrobe or whatever. And
because the one he's currently wearing is probably bloodied.
Also,
Yeah.
Is there anything we can tie the priest up with just in case? He looks like he'll be unconscious for a while, but we can talk to him later.
Well, I got some rope right here. We can tie it up with these.
Yeah, you can secure him if you want to. I think you used you used Jeb's handcuffs on him when you buried his ass.
Can we pile the bodies up back here? What is that room?
Let me go back to that map.
Looks like a 4A.
Well, except there's no door. I mean, there's some of these windows with the wooden crosses cut into them. It's just a kind of a narrow hallway. There's not really anything back here.
Okay, so like a meditation
closet?
space
I
type
think
of
it's just
thing.
storage, yeah.
It's a good spot to put a bunch of bodies.
Good thing they built this body room in
Stack
there.
them up in there and close the door.
All right, so
There, now if somebody comes in, it's not gonna be so obvious there was a massacre in here.
Except for the bloodstains on the floor.
Yeah, get some sand, sprinkle it on there. We'd be all right.
Could
There's
move
a
the
couple
big chairs.
rugs in there. We dragged this rug out.
that looks like
out
it
of
says
here.
Bob.
It
That's
does say
because
Bob.
it does say Bob.
Why does it say Bob?
I have no idea.
Because somebody in red ink wrote Bob. Bodies? Ah.
There we
I
go.
was kind of hoping he was going to write boobies.
Boobies. We could squeeze another O in there. And then it would look like boobies.
That's just so that I remember that.
All right, so Timmons is going to go out dressed up like Father Darren Ambrose and pretend like he's giving him a tour. He's like pointing and, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Doc Fong, how about? Because he was originally asking questions outside, so
So
he maybe wants a tour.
Timmons puts Father Ambrose stuff on. You also find, like the low level light armor in New World, the priest hat that's got the flat brim, like this kind of a
The hat?
Oh, the Spanish Inquisition
the
hat?
Spanish Inquisition
Yeah,
hat. He's
that's
got
what I said.
he's
He
got a
was
hat
looking
like
for-
that. Yeah. You find a hat and you put it on, and you dress up in his robes and stuff, and you guys come out. Let's see. I'm going to just.
I mean, Timmons is putting this over the top of his clothing.
Right.
So he might look like he's gained a pound or two. I don't know how heavy
20.
this priest was, but or 100. Timmons is not a little guy.
Well, if nothing else, it should be amusing.
Timmons, don't put on your clown shoes.
Father, have you gained weight?
Yeah, we keep having these events, and every time we have an event, there's some event stuff that goes on with
Such
it.
good food.
Yeah.
Some event stuff, huh?
I feel he deserves a Benny for that.
We'll save the Benny for a little bit later because there's going to be some more acting going on if we get caught. So.
Oh, good point.
I'm gonna go look over this way and stay behind.
Oh, did you push a map?
It was the other one, the outside map. Double click
Oh,
your.
I closed it because it
token.
was black. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Timmons is in the front, and he's like, and then over here, there's some outhouses back here, and this tree right here.
Are
and
you
he goes
talking
over and
real
touches
loud?
the tree.
Those people
No.
standing right next to us.
Well, does he know how the priest talked, right? We heard the priest talk.
These
so
look like a
is
couple
he
of,
Spanish accent or anything?
couple of Hispanic like groundskeepers out here. A couple of older folks. They look kind of shocked when you come out of the church, and because there's been gunfire and stuff going on for a little bit inside the church in here.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Does Timmons know? I mean, we heard the priest talk, right? So Timmons is going to try to talk like him.
Where's Father Ambrose? One of them says. Looks right at you.
That is Father Ambrose.
What are you talking about? That's the only one I've ever known named that. Look at him.
They're the new Father Ambrose.
That's definitely how I look at it.
They're the new one. He retired.
Look at my mustache.
Albert, what's Albert trying to persuade them?
That along with Luke, that it is Father Ambrose.
That it is Father Ambrose. Yeah, you guys aren't doing.
Looks like it is not
convincing.
Yeah, I think that, especially that critical failure.
Yeah.
He's like, that's not Father Jeb.
Yeah, there ain't no
Wait,
helping
who?
Luke. Father, you just start stumbling over your own teeth there. You're trying to
Tim is like,
convince him.
Tim is like, yeah, what he said. Yeah, I ain't Father Ambrose. I'm the new father. Just don't shoot us. We going this way. Is it safe to go this way?
Which way?
Timmons points this way.
I unlocked the tokens.
He's
Just don't get
talking
crazy.
to townsfolk 29 and townsfolk 98.
They just kind of stand there looking at you like, holding their rakes and their gardening implements.
Espanol, el spico.
They both turn around and they start. Looks like they're starting to, head down the road and away from you.
Andale,
Like
andale.
moving
He
away
says,
from you guys.
Timmons says, andale, and shows his shotgun. Andale.
Yeah, they take off running down the road, basically.
Okay, good. So Timmons is gonna, this is a statue over here that I don't think they buying it.
I'm gonna slip away from this disaster.
Probably a wise
That's kind of
choice.
that's kind of the point. If Timmons could sneak away too, but no one else could volunteer to be the priest. So
Right.
Timmons is
Susie G gets over here into
trying to keep all the attention on him. This right here is some square thing that Marbania found and drew in the map, and we don't know what it is. And
Wait,
then
Father, who's
sarcophagus.
Marbania?
That's very rectangular indeed.
This is this is where that fellow was buried.
Susie G, you get over there and it's like
You're in that
thick
event?
brush and stuff. This is you're on a cliff looking down. This is all brush and trees up here, and right here is it like drops down probably 20-30 feet. So, if
I wouldn't have gone that far up on him. I was just trying to like hide in the brush on the side.
That's like brush, and it's like briars and brambles and the thick mesquite thorns and stuff. I don't know if there's mesquite.
If it looks like we're heading north, then I figure if they're going to get in trouble, I'm just going to head over towards this and start scaling my way up here.
All right, so let me do this.
What are those other rectangular things, Father Timmons?
Oh, that's some other things over there. That we have events over there a lot. That's where some of the events take place. And
yes.
if you become a member of the Jehoshaphat Valley mission, then you get to actually get in one of them. Yeah. You got to spend 24 hours inside of one. It's a new rule.
These
Albert,
guys,
stop pissing in that urn.
what do you do? Sweezy G, are you stealthing at all?
Yeah,
I
rolled
didn't
a
hear.
10 for stealth.
Oh, you did roll stealth. 10. Okay, great.
I was sneaking away from this disaster.
You creep kind of through this brush, and you can see there are 5 people here with 3 mounted Gatling guns, and they're pointed like, this direction. Every now and then they'll kind of sweep it this way.
How tall is this mountainside up above them here?
Up here, that goes up 80 feet.
How climbable is it? Does it like have steps like it looks like in the picture? Or
yeah, but you'll be
drop?
completely exposed if you try to get over there and try to scale that. You'd be completely exposed to them right there. If you wanted to scale it, you'd have to, without them seeing you, you'd have to probably come over there.
Or make it dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise some sort of distraction.
cares not for your light.
Yeah, but it's 2 p.m. Actually, it's, what do you guys spend 20 minutes in there?
I will duck down right here at the ready and wait for them to start. The moment I see them start taking aim at something, I want to act.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch him from the bushes.
Okay.
Then between these sarcophaguses and the tree over here, there's a good spot for cover. So when the Gatling guns go off, this is a good spot to be.
So right, so Albert does a tree, goes behind a tree in peace. So you can see where this kind of walkway, that's wide enough to get a cart down. Kind of goes back through these trees, and it's kind of blocks out the sun back to the north. And I'm going to. Well, I think I can just do it from.
How'd you, are those rocks like assets that you had, or did you draw those?
No,
the cliffs.
I did all this in some other let's see, what did I use? Incarnate, I think.
Cartographer, probably.
Well, I used Incarnate, and then I put it into Campaign Cartographer, and then I put it into Photoshop, and I use different things to do different stuff.
Damn.
When it really matters. Let's see. I'm going to remove the global mask.
I don't
Oh,
see any difference. Oh,
scroll north.
wow, that's a lot of. This is a big map.
It's a big map. Yeah. Can you see over there? Can you guys see past?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
I can.
forever.
Timmons can see
That's
from his
weird.
point. He could see like far that side to that side. That's his view, like
Yeah.
a cone.
Well, then I might as well just turn off line of sight then.
So if Albert was over there and then he turns around, what would his sight be in that case?
If Albert walks over there, he walks out, and when I think Sweezy G would also see this too. Anyway, you look below you, and as far as you can see, there are piles of human bones everywhere.
Not buried.
Not buried, just dumped in here. But it's
Like
bones.
the cart stops here, and then they would dump them off of this cliff down in that.
Yeah,
down
like
there.
maybe they started last year back here and they've worked their way forward or whatever. But
Oh, it's like the dump. You got to start over there.
You start
and
over there, and then you just keep on
going
moving
around, going around.
That's right. That's right.
So we see the nest up there with the guys, but you said there was one on this side. And this, you said the field of fire on this one is like.
And they're looking down at you.
Like this?
Yeah, they're looking down at you. So far, they haven't really noticed anything. Right,
but does it look like they got the field of fire would be like this? And
no.
Or is it more like cover fire here?
Like this. Both of them are. But everybody give me.
Why do you think they have so many guns?
It doesn't matter. This? You guys would notice that. I mean, these are Gatling guns on mounts. They swivel. They could point them wherever they want to, but right now that's kind of how they're.
Well, typically you've got a 180 degree though.
Right. Right. So.
But they look like they're covering the front area, not that they're worried about undead.
They're not defensive.
Undead Jebs
like
coming.
People walking in from outside either.
They what, Brad?
Oh, I'm saying, but also it's not like they're facing like outward because they're worried someone's going to sneak around behind them and they're going to shoot.
Well, the only way to get into this valley here, this it's really more of a grotto, I guess, a box canyon. would be to scale down these rocks or to come in this road. You're either going to climb down 100 foot of cliff to get in here, and it is scalable, but it wouldn't be scalable by the average Joe. You'd have to have some skills.
Like squeezy cheese.
Like Squeezy Cheese. I don't know. I haven't looked at his character sheet to see if he's got those climbing skills.
Well, it just seems kind of appropriate. He has the bracers and such.
You also gave me a cast iron spider grappling hook that attaches itself with lotus silk for my invention.
I'm sorry, Wicked. I was reading something, Brad. What was the question?
We all got to pick an item out of the thing.
Yeah.
I've got a little mechanical spider that latches onto the
That's right.
side of the wall.
That's right. I remember the
and
little.
helps me climb shit.
Yeah. Yep. Just don't crit roll. Crit fail.
I am, however, going to go ahead and put on my vapor mask while I'm hiding here.
Yes, you do, Doc Fong. You need Miguel here. You're putting your vapor mask on. Okay.
So yes, it was given to me by either Albert or the other one there.
So Timmons says, do you think those fellas actually get like helicoptered in or something every day? How do you think they get up there?
They walk right
Probably
through.
have a camp up there.
They gotta
look
be
like
a
there's
ramp
a walkway down here.
Walk through here and
Yeah,
walk through here.
Yeah, there gotta be a way to get up there easy.
But you guys do see them. They one of them walks over and looks down at you guys every now and then. These guys you can see right above you. You know, they're probably a good 80 feet above you, looking down. And then these canyon walls here, you know, climb another 80 feet above that. It's way the fuck up there.
Softly, Luke's gonna say, perhaps we should return to the chapel and try to question the priest there.
The fingers twitching.
Is
Twitching.
like Albert like hanging
we
off
have
the edge and pinching a loaf into the
He's
valley
kind
below?
of like down here in the underneath the canopy of the trees. They can't really see him.
Yeah, he was behind the tree, and then he's just kind of staring there, looking there like, huh. That's not usual.
I mean,
He's
you know, I don't
probably
even think
overwhelmed by
we
the
can
sight.
see him up there, right? We probably can't really, unless they move to the edge, right?
I mean,
Jeez.
when you walked through here, when you guys were out here, where Luke is now, you could see him up there. Yeah, if you walked back out here, you could see him, and
Yeah.
you could also see these guys up here.
I didn't move.
Hey, Timmons, what is your finger doing?
What the fuck is going?
Yeah, Timmons will put his pinky down and see what it's doing.
Yeah, from where
Like,
Timmons is, you can see.
I'll drop
both
it on
directions.
top of the sarcophagus.
You drop it on top of the sarcophagus, and it's pointing.
Timmons points that just like that arrow. It's over there.
Oh, let's sneakily look.
What do you mean, sneakily?
Sneaky.
There's like two nests of Gatling guns at the top that can see you clearly.
Not if I go sneaky while I walk.
You guys, you can give me stealth rolls if you like.
Yay for that wild die.
Yay for the
Look at all
wild
these
die.
ones everyone's rolling.
Trait roll was a natural one. Yeah. Good thing for the wild die, because you guys just kind of slip into the canopy here, and one of them hollers down, "Father Ambrose!"
Yeah, Timmons says in his best Father Ambrose impression, hiding behind a tree. I'm over here.
All right.
Timmons, can you convince them to shoot at each other? Because of, I don't know.
Wait, you're like way over there. How are we having this conversation?
Oh, I thought you were Luke. There's that big Levin that was blocking part of his
Yeah, it's a
token.
big.
Do you have
There's a big-
performance?
Timmons does have performance.
He does? Okay.
Oh, no, he does not. He has persuasion, sorry.
Okay, give me a persuasion roll at -2.
-2
Yeah, because
persuasion.
you actually used your voice. And you sounded like Tim Simmons and not a bit
Well,
like Father Ambrose.
Timmons can't get rid of his lisp, so
He's
yeah. The
kinda
-2.
a little under the weather.
The -2 I can see. Timmons, like, over Heath.
That was a decent roll too.
I mean, we're not having a conversation. He's just like, ha, hey, over Heath.
Yeah.
Behind the tree.
This is rather unusual, Father Ambrose. Who are those people that were with you? Where'd they go?
They survey us.
Well, at least you didn't tell them that you were with Yazoo Inc.
Okay.
I mean, they're. You said they're 80 feet up, right? So
Yeah.
we're not having a conversation. It's more like yelling at each other.
Right.
And they're all down at the edge now, looking. Where'd they go? They're pointing in the bushes and stuff.
There's
This is
your
where Sweezy
persuasion
should come
roll.
from behind
Timmons-
and punch him.
Timmons is going to start making his way like this way and kind of cutting behind the sarcophagus a little. He'll like bend over and pick up a rock and, trying to stay somewhat stealthy, but want them to keep their attention on him a little bit.
All right, these guys up here to your left, yeah, they're starting to look down here at the valley and stuff. And you notice they grab these guns on these stands, and looks like maybe they're on rollers, and they swing them right over to the edge of this thing and turn around. They start looking down in the valley like this. They're looking around down there.
Are the two things high enough where they can see over the trees, I assumed? So like one nest would be able to see the other?
Oh yeah, they can see each other. They're right across here. I mean, they're on even territory, so they're looking over the top of the trees right at the other nest. Yeah, you can see them, you can hear them hollering, and you just heard Timmons holler back at them. Voices echoing through this canyon.
Wait. You gotta beat a 3 persuasion to know it was Timmons. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you guys saw that.
He rolled an 8.
Yeah, you saw. Well, that was this guy up here rolled an 8. We don't know what Sweezy G rolled, so.
My stealth is
I'm being funny. Everybody knows Timmons dressed up as the
Yeah,
the father.
Sweezy G doesn't need to know. He knows it's Timmons down there. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, great. Yeah. Graveyard.
Anyone else hear a spooky sound?
No.
I was saying,
Unfortunately,
actively
Timmons
looking in
gets
my
to
direction.
delete his gavel.
I come and adjust your hat because you don't hear.
He no longer has his gavel.
No, he kept it, didn't he?
No. Freaking Joker took it from him.
You're the one that's got the gavel.
He was trying to take it back. Give me, it's my gavel. But it's true. It was part of the set that was on the desk. There was like a whole set on the desk. The nice big desk in the mayor's office.
We promised Timmons when we get back to Shanfan, we'll get him a new one. Like a real fancy one.
You want me to be mayor of Champagne?
I don't know what Tam would say about that, but...
I don't know. Don't you have to be Oriental?
Well, you can dress up like a priest. Who knows what else you can dress up like?
Yeah, but this ain't what are we talking? We can't be talking to each other.
This would have been...
This is a conversation we had earlier.
Yeah. That was like right after you locked your gavel.
So what are you doing, Timmons? Are you going back up towards the chapel and leaving those guys down there in the trees, or what?
Timmons is pretending like trying to keep the attention of the guys with the Gatling gun on him, but it doesn't appear to be working.
It doesn't appear to be working. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this guy, this guy
So
here.
Simmons is going to move over here behind the statue and take off and hide and take off all that freaking fatherly crap. Just
All right.
pull the robe off and throw the hat down.
Okay.
And then he's going to sneak up the hill here.
Okay, give me a stealth in the tower, please.
In the tower. It doesn't show a shadowy roll? Or did it?
It didn't roll.
Oh. I guess you got to hit the
Might be
tower
lag
just
or
right
something.
or something.
Yeah, that's also possible.
Yeah.
If the little light in the tower window turns on, you're hovering over it correctly.
I'm gonna say in the meantime, I'm gonna
Like
see
that.
if I can't get their attention a little bit.
You're gonna try to get whose attention?
The guys on the other side there, but I'm gonna go ahead. I want to play parlay. I'm gonna pull up my robes. I'm gonna tuck a gas canister into my big sleeves.
Wait a second.
Pop
Which
it in on it.
guys? These guys over here by Timmons?
Yeah, I want to get their attention, but I'm gonna do it in a very
You're gonna
horrible way.
you're gonna do
manner.
something that could get probably everybody's attention here, aren't you?
Yeah,
Is this an H.G. Willikers move?
not really.
Okay, you fucking said gas canister, Wicked.
Yeah,
I
so I'm
really
putting up
imagine
the
an
slumber
HG
gas that
situation.
they also gave me, and I'm gonna play parlay as I step out with my hood drawn over my head and everything, and slowly approach them, muttering some odd prayers. Gives me about 30 seconds.
Hang on, Diablo Bob's asking me something here. Didn't hear the answer. Kids decided to go crazy as soon as I asked. I'll ask in Discord. Any thoughts on Wonder Draft, Dungeon Draft, or Arkenforge? I've seen Arkenforge. I haven't used any of them for map making. No. So, okay, Wicked, you are doing what with a gas can now? I'm sorry, I had to.
I'm using parlay and the 30 seconds to close the distance to them.
Okay, and
As he mutters these prayers in his weird priestly robes.
Let's
that
look
don't
at this
quite match
card.
theirs.
So, all characters cease fighting and listen to the hero speak for at least 30 seconds. Others may only take defensive actions during this time. This has no effect on beasts and boy, this is a lot of people probably wouldn't even think that this card's playable under most situations, but this has no effect on beasts or other creatures that cannot understand the speaker. So, you walk right up to them in your priestly robes. They swing their
have them all
guns
confused.
toward you. And you've got their attention, and you're hollering loudly, and it's echoing through this canyon is the way I'm picturing this. Is this correct?
Yep, he's gonna release the. He had pulled the pin on it, so he was just holding the thing on the grenade. He's gonna release it in his sleeve. He's looking at him, and he's gonna dump it right out in front of him.
He's going to dump what grenade?
The slumber grenade I was also given by one of the other characters.
Yeah, that was Alonzo when we went to the meeting. He gave us all the sleeping stuff.
So now everybody in a large burst template is going to have to make a vigor roll at a -2.
You're
Or
immune
sleep
to
for
it because you
1d6
have the
hours.
mask.
Yes. So I put on the vapor mask.
He's been planning this for a while.
In a way,
He
the character kind of reminds me of.
Tried to get it back, and he's like, "Nah, just hold on to it."
Thank you, Alonzo.
Do you
I know,
have
right?
the ability to drop? I don't think in Savage Worlds you can drop saving throws on them, can you? I've got to roll for each of these guys,
No.
don't I?
Yes.
Please, somebody give us some love over here in Savage
There
Worlds
is
rules set.
one extension that lets you do it with certain things, but not all of the things.
Really? Okay, so this is...
Is there a roll involved? I thought they were just knocked out.
They said vigor at -2.
Oh,
Large burst
right.
hit and lingers for 2 to 6 rounds. Every round, every 6 seconds, they have to make a vigor roll. At -2.
At -2.
Man, that would be nice coded as ongoing.
Okay, I'm going to open one NPC sheet
Man,
since it doesn't really
If
matter.
only someone like Diablo Bob were around on the stream listening.
Yeah, Diablo Bob. If only somebody like that was around listening to us whine and say we need extensions. We need love like the 5e people.
The node CT so bad. most things would work.
Yeah, the combat tracker is completely different in here, but it's, hey, it's just having to learn how they've coded it. So, yeah, most things would work that did not involve the combat tracker. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go clockwise, starting with Guardian Angel 58 at the top. I'm only going to use Guardian Angel 33 because all their stats are identical. So you said it's a agility roll?
Vigor -2.
Vigor -2. He fails, number 33. He's asleep, right? Is that what you did?
Yeah, they're all asleep for a D6 hours.
Except for that first one.
First one is not. Let's see, 56. Bigger roll.
It is not, by the way, Brad.
Well, I learned that now, and now I'm sad.
I don't see a sleep effect.
It's
All
called
right.
slumber.
So all of them are.
Except for one. The first one aced it.
Fucking lag. It's another thing I hate about the combat tracker in Savage Worlds, that you put a lot in it and it just starts lagging up, man.
Well, you
But
also
that
got
was
a lot
all
on
of
this.
it.
You got a lot on this map too.
There's a lot of tokens on this map right now.
Because I know we've
okay,
had similar
so
problems
I've
in
got-
Pathfinder.
What's it called? What's the effect called? Slumber?
I believe so, yes.
No?
You might have to actually go to the slumber spell and pull it from there.
Yeah, I tried to drop it on, it won't let me.
So fatigue +2. What now? Effect. There it is. 1 hour. Okay. So I could just do this. Right? Did that put it in there? No. Fuck no.
Here, I got
Hey,
it.
buddy. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hello.
I got
It wouldn't let
Venno.
me add it though, Venno, because it doesn't like to do it if it's not your turn.
There you go.
Oh.
Alright.
Let's just blame Jenkin.
Jenkins.
So you put 4 of them asleep, and with that we're gonna go into initiative. Well, you got 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I assumed that ended the moment I made an attack on them, though.
Probably, yes. Yeah.
I was
Can
just
you,
using it to cover the distance.
So
Remove smite.
Mark,
basically,
we have smite on
you're
us. It should be expired though.
basically your little spiel, priestly spiel that you give puts them all to sleep. Is that what we're
Isn't
seeing
that the
from
way it
this side?
usually works? Except that one fanatic in the background that's going, hallelujah.
Amen. Amen. I'm healed.
Yep, half the congregation's asleep. Well, no. 80% of the congregation's asleep. Okay, with that, we're going to do this.
Uh-oh.
Begin the combat.
Aw.
Then, of course, they go first.
They also go last though.
Oh, wow. That's unusual. Okay, that's one group.
So this counts as the next round?
This is the first round. You initiated combat.
Every round, they make another vigor check while they're in the cloud.
Okay, so this would count as the next round. Okay. Slumber 1 hour. Every round? Serious?
For 2d6 rounds within the cloud.
This guy
There's
wakes
a reason
up.
I
So I
hold on
said
to
it
this stuff.
Be great as an ongoing.
All right, that guy wakes up. Number 33. Which one is he? I can't. By God.
On the right.
Yeah, but I've got to do something here real quick.
What's that? Is that a puppy up there?
There's a puppy.
There's a puppy up there?
Oof.
What?
What is he
Where's
barking
there a
at?
puppy? There's a puppy. He knows there's a puppy.
You have a puppy?
There's a puppy?
No, well, there's not anymore. It kind of disappeared. It's a ghost puppy. Oh, it's back.
What? There's a puppy?
What?
Be up.
Okay, I had to get rid of the line of
Borderline.
sight because I couldn't. There we go.
He's so funny. I can point to the mirror and tell him to get himself, and he'll go bark at himself and run back and forth in
okay.
front of them.
That's what you were referring to.
So this guy wakes up, stands
down.
up, and is that at the end of his turn or the beginning of his turn, Wicked?
They don't wake up for 1d6 hours. Nothing can wake them. So only the one is awake.
Well, I just thought you said they make a bigger roll every round.
No. Once they fail, they are asleep for 1d6 hours. Every round that they're in this large burst template, they have to make another
Oh,
bigger
the
roll.
ones awake have to keep trying.
Yes.
You got
So 7 hours?
So you need for 7 rounds.
put slumber back on him for me, Veno. 33.
I'll try. Which one? 33?
Here, I can just drag it from this one, maybe.
It won't let me. You might be able to pull it from there, though.
Yay! Thank you. That worked. I'm really tired of having to go look shit up in this game. I need to get Diablo Bob into this game, and yeah, he said take a ton of time. Map label maker should work though when he finishes it. All right. So we come to this guy who's not asleep, who will make a vigor roll. Succeeds.
No, it's supposed to be a
minus 2. He fails.
So it's a 3.
So he is now asleep.
Womp womp.
And now you have a gun. A Gatling gun.
Well, they're on stands.
Nothing gathers attention from the other nest of Gatling guns like being shot at with their fellow Gatling gun.
All right. Now, for the sake of gameplay and getting rid of the lag, I'm taking these guys out of the combat tracker along with Father Ambrose and anybody else we don't.
That's a good idea.
That's very good use of a card, Wicked. Well done. Not a shot fired and 5 people taken out. As a matter of fact, that is worth one of these.
Benny or a conviction?
No,
Okay, just
convictions aren't that easy to get, Minnow.
You have to admit it was a very clever use of the card, though.
It was, yeah. Conviction's only going to come when you've crossed these milestones now. So, all right.
Can I see that he just did that from where I am?
Well, you could hear his voice. He was like preaching. And
So I would have looked over and saw everyone fall down.
Very strong.
You may have seen a cloud of smoke.
I don't know that to be able to see him, no. You would have to be able to see him. You'd have to pop out here to know that they fell down. You've got no idea he just put them to sleep. You could hear him up there preaching. You don't know what he's talking about.
We may have seen we may have seen the gas cloud from the grenade.
What exactly did you say to these people, Wicked? I've got to know how this sermon went. I think he must have AFK'd as soon as his turn was over.
No, I'm here. The child is attacking my stuff.
Well, your stuff is important to protect.
It's kind of like wrestling an octopus. The hands are just.
Yeah.
It's kind of like trying to give a cat a bath.
I'm assuming that this was some kind of Chinese religion you were spouting, because I mean,
Yeah, they need to understand me. So, I mean, he would have translated it into English.
right,
Probably gone with a banishing of evil type of thing.
a banishing of
Tokens
evil.
aren't locked.
Yeah, they should be.
That
now.
way he sounds very holy and offensive, like he seemed
What, like a
from
Pulp
evil.
Fiction moment kind of thing going on? I will cast my wrath down on thee.
But seeing something's going on, I'm gonna duck to the tree to try to take cover and pull out my rifle and be like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on, but I better prepare." So he's just trying to get cover behind this big tree,
Okay.
and then find out what's going on from there.
Motherfucker, this lag on this map is driving me nuts. It is a big map. A lot of stuff going on it.
Timmons is behind this tree trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's thinking he's kind of stealthing. He's gonna slide out his. I wouldn't think he would be carrying his Winchester around, so he's gonna slide out his shotgun, and he's gonna take aim at medium range.
Sorry to say, that's quite a ways for a shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay, so he thinks he's stealthing. Those
Yeah, and
three
he's
are
just-
doing something else. So I'm only going to give two of them a roll, number 50 and number 9.
Do I re-roll my stealth?
No. I don't want to do all those rolls.
And is there an aim, or we just remember that I'm aiming?
You're aiming.
There's an effect you can add to shooting +4.
Okay, neither one of them seem to be looking at you, Timmons. They're the first three up front. They're looking over the cliff. They're kind of looking down to see where everybody went, and the one's kind of looking back up towards the chapel, like, where did that guy look like Father Ambrose go? And the two behind them are paying attention to those three. They're not really, they don't see you as far as you can tell. So you're taking aim. Very good.
And what's the rule on aiming and moving? Can I move
No.
the next round, or I have to?
Aiming
maintain
requires
the aim?
that
You
aiming.
can move next time, but you have to do the shooting first, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is that you have to shoot
Okay.
first before
Makes
anything
sense.
else.
Okay, and that's it for Timmons. Do I stay on? Yeah, I'm aiming the whole round, so I don't hold or nothing. Okay,
Right.
good.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that is your action, is you're aiming. Albert.
Right.
Well, it looks like we're getting fighty, but no one's actually done anything either.
Not really.
From where he's at, can he see that?
Jingo! Jingo got me.
Jingo.
Thank you,
Jingle.
Jingo. We miss you, brother. We miss you. I hope Mama Jingo is having a great stream over there, though. Dude, scared the fuck out. That's the worst I've had in quite a while. Thank you, Jingo. 30 months in a row. That's a long time. Brad, what were you asking me?
Oh, can Albert see them having done anything?
You probably don't know anything's happened. I mean, you can definitely kind of look up through the trees and see these guys up top kind of looking around for you, but you're well hidden in these trees right now. But so are they. Trying to shoot them through these treetops is going to be nigh on impossible where you're standing right now. But you don't know what Timmons is doing, other than you look around, he's not with you. You heard Sweezy G up there preaching. You've not heard any shots yet. Albert has taken another pee.
Well, he's finishing. I'll say probably make some comment about Sweezy and his Chinese sermon.
Yeah, and Albert's also thankful he no longer has kidney stone. Remember that episode?
Plus, he's got the DTs right now because he hasn't had a drink in 24 hours.
Yeah, really. He's probably shaking. And by the way, addiction is a thing in this, and we should. I mean, Albert is definitely, if anybody is an alcoholic, and he hasn't had a drink in 24 hours, I think he'd have at least a minus.
Self-proclaimed alcoholic too.
Self-proclaimed, so I think he'd have at least a -2 if he hasn't drank in a while. More than anything, you guys would like some food. You're fucking hungry, and it's starting to take effect on you. Everybody's hungry. Everybody you saw people begging in the streets in Perdition for food. The helpings were very small at the Cliffwatch Hotel.
All right, so Marv, what
Drake
does
froze
Luke
his
see?
camera. Drake thinks he's being smart. He's like, oh, they'll think I'm here.
No, I muted my camera.
Oh, okay. It had you froze in place. What does Luke see if he steps out to there? Now, that's all kind of, thicket that you're walking through out to there, so it's going to be half movement.
Okay, I'll redo that.
Now, you could step right out here and be unrestricted and kind of move around this stuff, like so.
That does work pretty good, though. I'm here.
I think I'd like
Yeah.
to move there.
You like to move there. Okay, you start working your way through there. So give me a stealth roll, and you're going to have to do this at...
Nope, no stealth roll. I'm walking out there.
You're just walking out there.
I am.
All right.
I know what's going on. I like it. It's awesome.
I'm trying to get you on a square. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
And get Doc Long on a square here.
So I'm basically looking at the bones or the river or whatever might have been born in a bowl.
You're
Dead in a ditch?
You're looking for
He
what?
called dead in a ditch now.
Born in a bowl. That's basically what Luke's doing.
Did you pick up the finger off the sarcophagus or what?
No, Timmons put that back in his pocket.
Well, Timmons pointed over in that direction, and that's basically where Luke's heading.
Okay.
And he's looking for anything that, might be what we're looking for.
All right, so you see no less than 10,000 skeletal remains. How would you like to try to identify Cease Far Away?
Oh, that's who it was. Cease Far Away that we're looking for.
Yeah, you have Born in a
Is it?
Bowl's little finger.
Okay, that's
You're
right.
looking for
You're right.
Hopefully he's buried with a name tag.
I'm
You
going
just
to
start
kind of
picking
turn
up
around.
skulls and looking at them, or what?
Yeah, well, I'm going to start that. It's like, okay, screw this. Timmons, we're going to need the finger. I'll shout out.
I do not return shout.
Timmons
That's
must
fine.
give him the finger.
And we're back with Squeezy Cheese. Squeezy Cheese. I just can't do it. Let's get rid of the medium burst or large burst template here. Those guys are gone anyway.
Glancing over, does it look like the people across have taken notice of me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've got... but it looks like they're concerned with something going on in the valley, but the one to the south, number 53, he's looking down and they're looking over at you. They're looking down, they're looking at you. They see all their buddies kind of lay down, and you can see them over there talking to each other, but you can't tell what they're saying. You can't hear it from here.
One of the guys is laying down right in front of the Gatling gun.
One of the guys is what?
I'm going to head right over to the Gatling gun.
Yeah, there's 3 Gatling guns here. And they're mounted. Good enough. You move out there.
Wait, how many are there on the left?
Fuck, this lag is fucking stupid, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've never had this on the table before. You think it's just this map?
I think it's partially due to Twitch, because every time
it has
or
nothing to
the
do with
past
Twitch.
few weeks, the past few weeks when you ended the stream, your signal improved and everything was much better as far as lag, even on the table.
Yeah, but this is just the Fantasy Grounds Unity application lagging. Everything else on my computer's fine. It's just the application. I think it's just the map.
You might have too many assets on the map.
I don't have any assets on the map other than your tokens.
Then
And
that doesn't make any sense.
Do you have any
You
effects?
don't have that
you don't have
many
any effects
tokens on
going
it.
though either, do you?
No, he turned
No,
off line
no.
of sight, and lighting is minimum usually. So
yeah, I've got
Maybe wall size wise, it's just a big map.
player vision is off, line of sight is off, lighting is off.
yeah, but it's one image, just a big image. It doesn't really change anything.
I know in other ones when there's been big ones, it's usually when it's effects that slow it down.
Yeah, when you got like I had one that was really bad, but I drug a tree and it got corrupted, and it had like 10,000 includers in it for line of sight. It was like broken.
Yeah, and it could be. Let me jump over here to line of sight and.
Look how many walls you have and such.
Well, fuck, come on. Oh, I know why.
Why?
Because I
Did you
had
turn it
line of
off on your
sight
phone again?
disabled. I was trying to take all the line of sight shit off. I mean, it's almost come to a complete stop now. It takes 6 seconds to turn line of sight on and off. And I have a feeling that that's where this is coming from. So
You want to go ahead and take break early so you can try to sort that out?
yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we're about 10 minutes early, but that's okay. We will. Let me queue up a timer.
I'm going to go get seconds anyway.
Ooh, seconds always good.
Seconds are good. I'll start that. We will go to break. I'll cue some music up for you guys, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes, so stick around.
Yeah, my grandfather was a chicken fighter. About every couple of days, he'd have to go beat up on the banty rooster that was trying to attack him.
Oh, yeah.
Banty roosters are so mean.
I mean, chickens in general are mean. I mean, have you never seen how Link and the chickens in the
If
different Zelda games?
And yet the pigs in
you
Wind
beat
Waker
on the chicken
actually
too
do more
long, they all
damage.
come and attack you. Yeah, I remember
Yep.
that.
Well, Lord of the Rings
Every Zelda
Online
game.
had chickens that would attack you too.
Yeah, but that was a reference to Zelda. I'm pretty sure.
I got roosters are the ones that I got chased by a rooster and my neighbor's rooster all around the house, screaming as a kid. Ah!
I would have turned around and just kicked one in the face.
I was trying to hit him with the weed eater that had
Don't
electric
know.
weed eater.
You
But
can't hit
I
them,
ran out of
it will
extension cord
summon
running
more.
away from him.
Come here, Cody.
Do you really want to summon more, Venno?
Yes.
Yeah, when you're like 11 or 12, you don't think about just towing up to the rooster. You just run. These are his nerdy friends.
Do you see those guys there?
Who
Who do you think that is?
I don't know, your head's a lot fatter than him, though.
Yeah, 50
by
more
far.
pounds and he could be related.
Yeah. Fuck off, Cody, you little gray in your beard. Fuck off. All right, well, I'm getting back to the. I'm getting back to yeah. His gray is from they call that vitiligo or whatever, the pigmentation. He's got a little white patch there, and that's all it's from. That's all the gray hair he's got, fucker. Anyway.
So is Suzuki gonna fire up this Gatling gun? Is that what he's doing? I didn't find a token for you, Marb.
I didn't either. I thought there might have been one in here. Not as much lag. I took all the occluders out that were on all this terrain. The terrain occluders. Fuck it. Map is just too big for it.
Yeah, sometimes
birds.
line of sight can be overkill too.
Yeah. Where's the crows? No more fucking crows. I mean, there's crows. You guys know the crows are there. I'm turning them off.
Wait, are there any crows now? Did they leave? Oh, there's one.
Oh, fuck! There's one. Yeah. Alright. So.
Sorry, I triggered that one.
Alright. Oh, you did? Benno, you little shit. I'm looking over here. Okay.
And there's a pirate!
So, I don't even know if... Wicked, you back?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright. I'm assuming you got a Gatling gun over there off the items catalog so you can shoot them up.
I did not. I will though. Alright, so it's got a range of 24, so it should still hit him. So that would be medium range. What does that do? -2?
Yeah. I should automatically do it.
Yes, but I'm not going to fire at one. I wanted to use suppressive fire in this medium burst template here with all the Gatling guns.
Do what now? You're doing what? Using suppressive fire. I want to see what that is. That's a miss anyway. But you got a rate of fire of 3, right?
It's going to be triple that.
Also,
so I'm going to use 9 to do
You're
it.
encumbered right now, which I think is because you're holding a Gatling gun.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, take the weight of the Gatling gun off. Is that why it says encumbered?
Yes.
But it's just suppressive fire. You're just kind of winging bullets over that way, right?
Yeah, so I would lose that -2. there, so it would have been a 6 total.
An 8.
Well, I still take a -2 for the
Minus 2
range
for range.
Right.
instead of a 4.
So it would have been a 4, and it would have been an 8.
Still a hit.
So the 4. Let me see.
Since it's going to hit them all, it's basically going to cause them all to be distracted as I just kind of rain bullets in the area.
Yeah.
And then for the rest of my movement, I'm going to prop up the guy in front of the thing, roll over onto his side so I can use him as cover, and I'm going to drop prone after I light them up with bullets.
Now the Gatling gun is up here on a mount. You realize that, right? It's like bolted onto this mount. So you're gonna run up to this thing, grab it, swing it around, pow, 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 and then just drop behind this guy's body and roll it up on top of the other one next to him. These guys that are sleeping, and get behind them for cover. Okay.
Yeah,
You now have
you
now have prone and probably -4. The cover that gives you -4, or gives them -4 to hit you.
Medium. Okay.
Because these are big old guns that can go through bodies.
If I had gotten a raise, they would have taken a wound as well. But
okay, so miss. That is a hit. I don't see any damage. You've not rolled any damage on these guys.
I wouldn't cut if I just get a hit.
Okay, it's just suppressive.
One number,
okay,
it's,
gotcha.
Yeah,
He needs a raise to do damage too.
Yeah, they get distracted if they're.
All right, so 1, 2, all 3 of those guys are distracted right now. They dive for cover, so Squeezy Cheese runs over, grabs this Gatling gun, spins it around, and I don't know that you're even proficient in a Gatling gun. I probably should have, but it doesn't matter because you didn't. You were just.
Well, as long as you have shooting,
yeah,
you can pretty much shoot anything.
Yeah, I'm just not very good at it.
Right. So he finally figures it and he just sprays bullets.
Yeah, the goal of this wasn't to mow them all down.
Right, and you guys hear these bullets hitting the stone and shit up. Ping, twing, ting, ping, ping, all over the place, and kind of like dropping silverware in the kitchen or something. And then he drops prone, rolls a couple of bodies up. And this guy is him. So he probably would have dropped. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put prone on all of those guys. So let me target all of them. Oh shit. Oh, it's because I got clear targets. Still a little bit of lag. That should have applied to all of them. It only applied to one. Why? Damn it. Alright, I think they've all got it on them. Those guys all drop prone, and I'm going to move through all of them about this fast, because they're running from cover. Or they're running for cover. And we're at the top of the next round, and Squeezy Cheese.
He's gonna rinse and repeat. I'll pop up and just spray the air. Yeah, he's gonna pop up and just kind of spray the area.
They only had 12 bullets, so you only get 3 this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I've got, since I got 100.
So you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna suppressive fire.
I think rate of fire 3 uses 10 bullets a round.
Yes.
Yeah, it says triple the. Oh, so I used 30 bullets. Okay.
That's a nice burst. So it does look like the GIF I posted.
I did look
Yeah.
at rate of fire 3 is 10 bullets fired. So it doesn't quite.
Blazing
quite
saddles.
scale.
And then I'll go ahead and duck back down.
All right. So let's find these guys. Miss. Good enough. You duck back
I'm just
down.
trying to keep them focused on the guy across the way.
Gotcha. So you put your prone and your cover stays on. Guardian Angel 9 is prone. This guy stands up using 2 of his movement, which is he right there. And
Is he going to fire the Gatling gun?
no. He's trying to get over here where he can see a little bit better. No, not there. Damn you.
How many guns do they have on the left, Marb?
There's 3 and 3.
There's 3 Gatling guns.
Motherfucker.
3 on each side.
Look at that shit. Fantasy Grounds is a total. What the hell is going on here? I gotta look at my task manager.
How big is this map?
Or it must be. I don't know. I've got the resolution turned down on it because when I zoom in, it gets all fuzzy. So, but it needed to be this big, so we'll just get through it. Anyway, this guy.
Right, but it doesn't need to be 50 megabytes, you know.
Right. No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't. My maps are typically never over 1 meg. So, you know, I don't know.
This is over a meg, I bet you money.
Yeah, I'll look at it later and check it out. He moves to.
Like if you had a setting got screwed up when you exported it in Photoshop.
Could have been, and it could be. Maybe it's a CMY. No, I wouldn't even recognize it if it was CMYK. Okay. This guy is going to fire the Gatling gun. He's going to stand up because the Gatling gun's right up above him.
Wait.
But wait, there's more!
Mechanical malfunction. For the next 10 minutes, or until it's repaired, the gun jams.
So 10 minutes, followed
some
by a
outbreak.
repair roll. All right. So this guy is Mr. Jammed gun.
Nice one, Luke.
This guy, on the other hand, stands up
Mhm.
and is distracted. But that's just a trait roll -2, so he still gets to take an action. Does he not?
Yeah, he just gets a penalty.
Yep. And he's going to spray his Gatling gun back the other way.
Maybe. Let's see what it happens.
Oh, it sounds like you got a plan. And since he's only got 1 target, you got your cover on you, right? Wicked.
Yeah, medium cover.
Which is a miss.
And he's prone.
Look, Brad.
Hello, kitty. Which kitty is this?
Yeah, I should be all set.
Sweetheart.
All right. I've got this one's stat sheet open, so I'm just using it. Spirit, yeah, he fails his spirit roll.
Spirit roll? For what?
He's running
I'm
for
just
cover.
curious. Oh, he's frightened.
Well, a scary dressed preaching man just shot at him a lot of times.
This one stands up and does the same thing with his Gatling gun. Starts shooting over here, and by the way, if he hits, then I'm going to say he also hits a couple of these sleeping guys.
Well, if he hits, something might happen. Be warned. I'm gonna play card.
Oh,
if he
are
hits.
you?
If he hits.
If he hits the sleeping guys, you're gonna play the card?
If it's a successful of any sort.
Oh. A miss. A miss.
Pretty sure
Ooh.
that's a hit.
Still
Oh,
a miss.
wow.
Fuck.
Oh, because of prone.
Well, he's got prone and cover.
Damn.
I don't think you
Wow.
can. I don't think
I don't think they
prone
stack, do
stacks with cover, but I could be wrong.
I don't know why it wouldn't. If you
Especially
laid
in this
down,
particular
yeah.
case.
He's
Yeah.
laying
No,
down
I know-
behind cover.
I know dodge and cover don't stack, but prone and
It-
cover?
It might be that they don't stack. It should just give like the greater cover.
Timmons.
Timmons has got a shotgun all aiming and shit, and he's gonna target this guy and shoot with his double barrel. Oh, he's just shooting one barrel out of it. Boom! Wait, he's prone?
It still hit, so.
Right, but if he wasn't prone, I would have gotten another raise, wouldn't I? 17?
Probably.
Yeah, that's the guy that's still prone.
Is that guy prone, Marbania? Number 9?
This one? Yeah. He hasn't.
Yeah.
Yep. Number 9 has not.
He's prone and he's bleeding.
Yeah, he went early. He's the one that dropped prone early in the round. And he's bleeding. Let's see. I'm going to apply that.
He
And
did.
he definitely is bleeding out. The injury is permanent. Pow!
And
One barrel of the shotgun goes off.
Timmons is done.
But hearing all this Gatling gun sounds.
Yeah, there's 2 Gatling guns going off over there on the hill. They probably didn't even hear my shotgun.
Can I come over to here? And then
That
which
would
is the one
use
that's
all of your movement as soon as you
Yeah.
get there, because it's so hard to get through the. What a bunch of
All right.
shit, fantasy.
So one
grounds.
of them's presumably like hitting the gun like it's not working. Which one seemed to be?
It's probably
aiming
what.
at
Hang on a second. Let me clarify something here. It's probably what a bunch of shit, Marban. You fix your fucking maps before you do this, because Fantasy Grounds is a great program. I'm sorry. Continue on, Brad.
Which ones
Yes.
are shooting at Sweezy?
The two.
The one's on the edge, I
The one's
believe.
on the edge, and the two to the south. The one on the farthest north on the edge is jacking around with a gun trying to fix it.
The one's clearly in whoever's medium
And
first
how
template
high up
that
is that guy? You said 80 feet?
80 feet, yeah, and you're shooting up through these treetops. So you'd probably have a -4 to hit them through the treetops. I'm going to put -4 cover on them if I need to, but I'd rather you just put -4.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay. Number 53 or 94?
53. He looks like
Okay.
he's a bit closer with a gun. I guess that doesn't work. Clips a branch or something.
No, you hit a bird that just decided to take off.
It was a raven.
All right, Albert.
All right, let's see. He's gonna go this way.
I think Gorgio fell asleep when he got home.
Through the difficult terrain, he comes crawling that way, and he finally gets there.
All right, so in addition to regular, he's up 80 feet, which would be how many inches on there? He's 16, as though it's 25.
So yeah, you divide by 6, so 80 feet divided by 6. Because it's 2 yards, right? Every square is 2 yards.
13.
So it's 13, 22. So this would be medium range. So does he have any tree between him, or is that a clearer
Oh,
shot?
by the way, we're not using Pythagorean theorem here. We're just shoot at him. Don't worry about how high up it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Whatever it is on the map.
Yeah, whatever it is, it is.
That's the way I do
any
it.
penalties?
What's the difference?
Well, in this particular case, there's a reason for it because we're just going to do it that way. So.
Any cover penalties?
From where you're at, no, because they're right on the edge of the cliff down there, looking for you guys, and the one in the middle spots you, and you see him start to swing this Gatling gun around.
All right,
to you.
so since Albert thinks he's the best shot, and also he has marksman, he's going to use the marksman to cancel out the 2 points of penalty on his first shot.
Okay.
And then go pow pow.
Well, looky there.
Oh wait, is that Albert?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Ooh, the first pow's a miss.
Albert just missed.
Oh, that guy's prone.
Which one? No.
He's shooting at, presumably.
No, hang on a second. So.
Yeah, wait a minute. How does he shoot a Gatling gun while he's laying down?
No. These guys, number 53, 94, and gun jammed are not prone. 53.
So that's a 9. That would have been a hit.
53.
Yes, so that should be a hit.
Yeah, I can get rid of this guy
94
because he's bleeding out. And 53 is not prone. 94, and what's the other one? Hang on a second, I haven't removed prone from him yet. And
Oh, well, it would have been a hit, so I just did the damage.
yeah, so good. Okay.
53.
We'll apply that. He is bleeding out. So here he is. Nice, Albert.
And then pow pow.
I mean, Albert is the best shot.
Hit with a raise. Damn, he is a pretty good shooter. Yeah.
But wait, why is it saying Doc Fong if it's Albert that's rolling?
Because he's the one who's listed as active.
Ah.
And Gorgio, did you take your clothes off, or are you on cam tonight?
Oh, actually, I rolled it from the wrong Peacemaker, but it's the same gun.
Oh, give me a second. I'm for sure.
Is it the same shooting roll?
I rolled his shooting.
Okay.
Actually, Albert's better, so I'll close Albert there. And he just turns around and shoots those guys and claims he's the best.
Claims he's the best.
All right, go ahead.
But did he remember to zip up after the tree incident?
What? Huh?
I'm assuming that this is some sort of stream right in front of Luke, correct?
It's a ditch. Deep ditch.
Yeah, I thought that was just the area
It's
that
where
hasn't
the
been filled with
10,000
corpses.
bodies are. Yeah.
Give me just a moment here to release Albert.
Yeah, Albert got tired of Timmons' talking, so he just went to go beyond the tree.
Which
Was he?
took-
Oh no, he should not be drunk because he hasn't been drinking.
No, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact,
this
should have had a -2 to his shooting. Remember?
Oh, we forgot about that.
Yeah, you're going through withdrawals.
Did I roll a save?
No, it's
There are no
automatic because you're
saves.
such a drunk.
You're a self-admitted alcoholic drunk. But you haven't
You
had kidney
automatic-
stones in a long time.
Albert is a drunk alcoholic. Go to meetings.
There is a difference, yep.
He does bring up a good point.
He's a drunk, not an alcoholic.
Yep, doesn't go to meetings. Very good. He's rich drunk. Luke Cunningham, you're up.
So this is not what appears to be a river on the map. That's actually in front of Luke.
That just looks like it's
just
lower.
just kind of looks like cart tracks and stuff that you can see.
It's not a pile of skeletons.
Oh, it's a path.
It's a place where they bring carts full of bones that they dump out here.
It looks like they should have got rid of that cactus for
Yeah.
ease of cart.
Well,
I'm
they
gonna-
haven't had anything over there. The cactus grew in a couple of weeks.
Oh, I see it. That's where they first started, so they haven't been
Yeah.
used.
Yeah.
You're gonna go that way, so I'll start your movement now. We're having some serious lag on the table tonight in Gorgio. It's probably my fault, but I'm gonna do some testing.
And he's
Tomorrow
looking out
morning.
for any item we might be searching for with a notice.
You pick up a couple of skulls and you look at them and you go, "Cease far away." You throw it down. You pick.
Does-
Cease far away.
He's
No.
looking for skulls with big eye sockets since he can see far away. He's got big eye sockets.
Sure, we can go
Oh,
with
he
that.
thinks so. He thinks so. Yeah. Remarkably,
Oh my.
Nice.
let's see what happened here. Oh, 2 jokers.
Squeezy Cheese and Doc Fong got chokers.
Wow. And Albert got an ace, and Timmons got a 3.
I also got a king.
By the time Timmons goes, everyone's going to be dead. There's only one guy. Oh, well, there's 2 guys. We don't know
Okay.
where the other guy's at.
Round 3.
No, pretty sure there's just the one guy.
And there's a guy that ran off this way.
Well, feeling extra confident now, I'm just going to go ahead and unload fully auto on the guy.
Okay.
Do I just make 3 attacks, or what was going on? Because there's a rate of fire 3.
Yeah, rate of fire of
Yeah.
3.
You should be able to right click on it and go to the little number thing and set it as 3-2 to automate it.
Yes. It'll be kind of like your frenzy.
Gotcha. That way it doesn't add a wild die to each one either.
Right.
Uh-oh. Oh, to jammed gun. -1. Let's see. Recoil. Miss.
Did the encumbrance come back?
Yes, it did.
Oh, shit, I forgot to.
Well, then 2 of those would have been a hit.
I know, because there's also the range, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, but the encumbered is -2, and if he's not carrying it, it's sitting on a stand. It's
Yeah,
bolted on.
but
Right, so
because
he ended
medium
up
range.
as 2 zeros, though. Just, it says the last line of the calculation is under what the die roll is.
Yeah, where it says range -2 equals 0.
I shouldn't have had any recoil either.
Yeah, that's true,
Oh,
it is
okay.
mounted.
Because it's mounted.
Yep.
So both of
Yeah,
those
2
would
of
be
them
hits.
Yeah, 2 of them would be 4s.
Yep. So
Even
just,
with the range.
yeah, just roll damage.
Yeah.
These mooks can't withstand. Hang on, don't do anything yet.
Yeah, it would because he's got the Joker bonus.
All right, go ahead. Did you have to
Why is
use
it
a
not-
Benny?
Oh, no, if I take off the carry thing for it, it doesn't put it in my. That's why I'd put it back.
Well, you should be able to edit the item itself and remove the weight.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just removed it from carry before, and then I realized when I went to roll damage, it wasn't on my combat thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So
I think his spleen may have just exploded.
yeah, paint that picture, but make sure you use crimson red. Fuck.
Feeling a little more confident in his abilities, a little inspired this round for some unknown reason. He popped up, and as the guy was turning around trying to deal with all the other people shooting at him, he just lit him up. The bullets hit him. He's stuck in the air, just kind of twitching for a second.
Yeah, I mean he's just standing there fucking dancing, and then he just drops. Kind of knocks him backwards about 5 or 6 feet, and he hits the ground. Anything else, Sweezy G?
Are these Gatling guns, like, are they bolted into the ground?
They're on these. Well, they got wheels, and they got locks on them, so they can lock the wheels when they get them where they want to. They're big, bulky, and heavy. You'd say to mount this thing, it's like a small cart, small wagon that's probably 2 foot by 2 foot, and then this thing's sitting on top of it.
Gotcha. So it would be really difficult for me to just like roll it off the side of the cliff.
No.
Well, you could roll it off fairly easy, but controlling it to where if you want to keep it intact, might be very difficult.
No. I just want to push them over the side.
You want to
wanna-
break it,
yeah.
it seems it should be easy.
Yeah, so give me a... to see if you can figure out the mechanics of this. What kind of skills do you have?
That would cover that. Common knowledge.
Yeah, just give me a common knowledge roll to see if you
Gravity make
can
things fall
figure
down,
out
go
the...
boom.
Yeah, no problem, Joker bonus. You're like, oh, hell, you just pull this up right here and it unlocks the wheels and you just roll it over and you guys hear this crash, bang, 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 bang for a second as this first Gatling gun comes rolling off here. Albert, you can see it from where you're at. So can Luke. You see Squeezy Cheese up here rolling this Gatling gun off and it just tumbles and you see steel and shit flying off of it. You gonna do it to the other
He
two
seems
over here
upset.
too?
I assumed that was going to take all my movement.
Yeah, probably. Doc Fong, you know what? We are technically, they're all down for, how long does it take these guys sleep for?
That was 7 hours, I believe it rolled.
No, the gas is going to last for 7 turns. They're going to be out for 6 hours.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think it aces. It says 1d6.
Unless he just does a finishing move and slits all their throats or pushes them off the cliff.
I kind of like the latter.
Put him in the pile of bones seems appropriate.
Okay, 9 o'clock, here we go. What the hell's going on with stream? Nope, it's back. I think...
Did you break it again, Marb?
Yep, everything's moving. I was sitting so still as I was trying to get the combat tracker cleaned up that,
That you look frozen to yourself?
yeah, exactly. You guys are out of combat for 6 hours while these guys are asleep. Or until a changing of the guard happens.
Yeah, Luke is going to yell for Timmons to bring the finger again.
Hold on a second.
Timmons.
One of those fellas ran off in this direction. So Timmons is
come
going to
give us the
go.
finger.
Timmons is going to go see where that fella ran to.
Oh, I forgot. Yep. You don't see him anywhere.
Timmons looked for him.
2 rounds. Just there.
I mean, does it look like he could have ran through the crack over here?
Yep. Probably.
Yeah, Timmons is like, I think he's going to tell Grim, but we don't care. And he comes back down and gets over here next to Doc Fong and puts the pinky down. Where the pinky point?
Who's
Albert's
pointer's
shaking
at?
as he walks.
Okay, yep. Targets are unlocked. So where's the pinky pointing? Kind of back to the northwest.
Further this way?
You're climbing over them pile of bones. That's about a 4 feet tall pile of bones there. You know, the pathways are here. You're just
Oh, good point.
Yeah, Timmons is going to stay on the path, and
Yes, where is it, Timmons?
let's go over here. Let's see where it points over here. So we're gonna kind of use the pinky and see if we can find out where.
Well, it starts flopping all over the place, and you kind of, you know, you're like, what the hell? And you're walking around, and oh, now I got a bunch of lag. Let me open up the notes. Getting in, blah blah blah. I figured you guys would do that, just like you did at Murder Hobos. We're having not far enough.
Yeah, Luke isn't exactly concerned with saving Grimm's lackeys.
All right, so Timmons, it's not a matter of. I mean, it's a matter of just kind of walking around and give me an investigation roll.
Investigation?
Could I do a notice to assist him since I'm following him around?
I have notice. I don't have investigation.
Well, then give me a notice roll. I just want to see how quickly this takes place.
Timmons is having a hard time.
Wait, what's that over there?
Yeah. You guys cannot help Timmons. No, sorry. It takes you guys a while. I'm gonna say it takes close to an hour, or 30 minutes trying to figure out this, and you finally end up kind of back in here where, you know, all the way at the back of this cemetery.
So we get led by the finger back towards
You
here.
get led by the finger. Yeah, back towards there.
Timmons, it's like it's under that root that over there. I think. Who's gonna climb in there? What are we looking for? What's the
And
far away
And
dead body
this
look like?
finger's twitching like this, you know, and you hold up a skull and kind of do this to see if it's the right one, and after about 30 minutes, you're like, because there's about, you know, 200 skulls laying around your feet right here where you're at, and after about 20-30 minutes, you finally figure out, okay, this is it, you know, and as you move the skull like this, you know, here's the finger.
Yeah, good thing we didn't need to find a pelvis bone or something.
You know what I mean? The finger's following it, and you're pretty sure. You take the finger.
Meat on the skull?
You take the finger and
put it in the nose socket.
There's no meat. There's no meat on any of these bones. I mean, there may be some sinew here and there. But hang on, I'll get to that in a second. So you take the finger and you're like, okay, this must be it, and you touch it, and when you touch the finger to the skull, the finger disintegrates into just ashes and then falls and disappears. The bone
Was that supposed
falls.
to happen?
So you're pretty sure you're holding the skull
Your finger
of
served
C's
its
far
purpose.
away.
Timmons is gonna hold it up in the air. See far away.
So
I see far away.
As
trying to make his
Timmons
jaw
is
move.
walking around looking at this, you guys see Doc Fong over here, and he's picking these bones up. Doc, make that roll. Make your medicine roll or whatever.
Oh, I wanna Benny that.
You should totally see that.
Oh, I wanna Benny that.
Change your dice color first.
Oh, that's a good point. I gotta change my dice color. Let's do red in honor of what Sweezy did at the end there.
What, painted the side of the cliffs with the blood of the...
Exactly.
Crimson and clover.
Over and over.
I had a feeling somebody was going to say it.
All right, Doc. Not only do you find some bones with some meat still on it, you notice several of the bones would have like knife marks on them. And then the meat seems like it was possibly cooked.
Everybody, I have some bad news. Looking at these bones, it looks like the meat was cut off, not eaten by friendly vultures and such. Maybe even cooking. I worried that this was the Grimm's dinner.
You saying that this was the event that was referred to in the diary?
That's
The
what I worried
event
about.
Yeah.
is a barbecue
Grim does-
of human flesh.
And you have that skull there, right, Timmons?
This is
Yeah.
this is see far away.
Can I take a look really quick? You can
And
hold
then
it,
move
I'll
his
just come a
jaw.
little closer. I'm gonna play
Hi,
a card.
I'm Sis far away.
You could take another bottom jawbone and hold it up to.
I kind of got my thumb under there.
He's doing
moving
sock
the jaw.
puppets with the dude's
Hi.
skull.
I'm Sis
I'm
far
gonna play
away.
Arcane Spike. And I'm gonna attempt to use the hunch power, which in this
Yeah.
case is activated by the strange herb I put into my pipe. And that appears to be a success.
Anybody else smell the devil's lettuce?
What is arcane spike?
I'm
Who
using
played it?
that to cast the hunch power.
Okay. All right. One time only.
On
And
the
your
skull.
hunch is the hunch. And what is your what's the hunch that you get?
I don't know, it says it gives insight into the past of a person, place, or thing. You get a vision, feeling, insight, or hunch about an event that happened to target object or person's past.
Jeb
Okay.
used this spell a few times.
That's the one that Jeb
Right.
had, yeah. I stole the idea from him.
So you get these scenes that flash through your mind, like you know, taking all of the frames out of a motion picture except for every 12th one, you know. And as they flash through your mind, you see the childhood of this individual, and you know, as a child he was a leader, and you know, he had the other boys in the tribe following him around, and then he became a, you know, and you kind of see this guy's life flashing before your eyes, and it comes up to the very end, and right before the end you see the face of, you've never seen Grimm before, have you? Doc Fong is not. No.
Doc Fong might.
Unless he was giving a sermon to the public when we were in Los Angeles.
Well, you would know. I don't think so. I don't
I
think
think
so.
probably Luke would have at least generally mentioned him.
You guys
But,
saw.
not
You
very good.
saw the feast, the after sermon feast that they have every Sunday afternoon around, but he wasn't preaching out there. But you see this you know, holy man who's you know, is preaching a sermon, blah blah blah, and then you see him talking to Sees Far Away, and Sees Far Away is kind of strapped down to a chair, and he's pointing his finger at him, and he takes the Bible and starts beating him in the head with his Bible like this, and that's the end of the visions.
I saw a vision of Sees Far Ahead being beaten by some sort of angry religious white man. That, I guess,
Can I
doesn't
just-
narrow it down, but
Can I describe
look at-
Grim?
Does he look like the guy on the cover of the book?
oh, you mean the man who hangs on the wall in the church?
Can I describe
Yes.
Grim?
Yeah,
To
you know
them.
what? That's a good point, Doc Fong. I won't even make you use a chip on that. You probably saw a portrait of this same guy up there in the chapel. You know. And yeah, you describe it, and you're like, oh yeah, that guy on the...
Oh, I was making a Jesus joke, but I'll go with it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
I was thinking it was Grim that was beating him, not.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Drake
no,
said the
wasn't
guy on the
Jesus
cover-
beating him.
Drake said it was the guy on the cover of the book.
He was not a money changer in the temple. There was no need to beat him.
But yeah, we'll go with that because he seems vain. He put all sorts of portraits of himself. He looks just like the man in the portrait. Is that this Grim
What's going
fellow?
on, Rondon?
Can I confirm that?
Yeah, pretty much. You're
Okay.
like you saw this, and so that's what you get out of yeah. That's what the guy looked like. So you get out your little you know, police sketch artist pad, and you start. This is what he looked like. Bounty hunter sketch artist pad.
Sure. let's
So
go
anyway,
with
this
that.
thing disappears. Doc Fong, Give me a notice roll.
I suddenly have a bad feeling. I'm rubbing my chin a lot as I'm staring blindly in the distance.
Okay. Luke, Timmons, and Albert can give me a notice roll. I'm applying penalties because Timmons is making sock puppet jokes with. Luke,
Well, I
you
think
see the bones shift behind
Oh shit!
Doc Fong, and they rise up.
So
That's
I'm not
not-
shaking too bad.
I'd still be over here. I'd trashed the other one. I'm covering the entrance of the last Gatling gun just in case.
Yeah, you're still standing at the edge of the cliff. Nah, it's been 20 minutes. Would you have pushed them all off in that 20 minutes?
I was going to push off 2 and then use the last one to make sure reinforcements didn't come
Okay.
while they were looking.
Well, these
he's
are
just
not
kinda
real. What
aiming
the
down at this.
fuck is going on with this fucking...
It's Grimm's fault.
Shanking is Grim.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of bone
Yeah,
size.
you failed your notice roll, so...
Yeah, Luke would have been. Watch out! The bones are shifting.
Huh? What are you talking about? Of course they're shifting. Timmons is going. "Bip, bip, 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 bip." Timmons, that's a very good
Timmons
job.
Timmons like, I
those
see
bones.
far away
Okay.
want to entertain you currently, so you and the bones don't come near you. Oh, sorry, Doc. You're gonna get eaten.
Wait, what are you talking about? How do you see far ahead without any eyes in there? Let's find some
Oh,
cool-looking rocks. And put them
Anybody
in.
got any grapes? Maybe
Well,
some cherry
You have a
tomatoes?
third testicle.
Yeah, but it's
But then he would
it's
be a
not-
pirate with only one eye.
it's not as big as the other two. It's more like a
That will
lima
work as
bean.
an eye for the for the skull.
It feels like a lima bean.
All right.
Maybe a butter bean.
Everybody give me a spirit roll at -5.
-5.
Yep.
Shouldn't grit or something come into play here?
It does if you've got it. But grit
Well,
doesn't
we're
really
all supposed
exist
to
in
have-
Savage Worlds anymore, does it?
I don't think it does. I thought that was a Deadlands thing, though. That's
I
good.
don't see no grit.
Let's see.
Do I need to make it since I didn't see whatever we're talking about? I'm clearly distracted, not looking.
You're clearly distracted. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you automatically failed your notice roll. Spirit roll, you haven't seen it yet. The thing's going to attack you, Doc Fong, as
But
it
is
comes
he?
in. Yeah, he's actually going to, let's see, he's got that and this. Or is he? What do you mean, or is he?
No, let's find out what happens.
He's got this card he's been itching to use, I think.
I don't like all these
Ooh,
dice.
shadow dice. 23.
Is he trying to
Ew.
chop me my head off?
How come it did not?
I don't know.
That's really strange. I've got Doc
I
targeted.
dragged it to him.
Did he attack me?
Yeah, he attacked
Yes, he did.
you. You guys see
No,
like
he
these?
didn't. Crit fail.
Not today.
Not today. After tag charges from a successful critical failure. Okay, so let's see.
Also, I think it should involve Doc Fong bending over to pick up a cool-looking rock he thinks he sees.
For eyeballs.
Exactly.
Just happens to be mostly spherical, right?
He's like, oh, there's one duck, and the thing like swipes over the top of his head.
I was like, wait, no, this is an artificial eye.
I think this is made out of
Alright.
glass.
It's a wood eye.
Is this some sort of olive?
I'm just reading here for a second, guys. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Very good. So he misses then. How come he's not?
He critically fails.
Wait a second.
That could be bad for his.
Should have been that guy. Now we go to this guy.
We don't see that guy. Now we do. I don't suppose anything bad happened to his scythe from that critical failure when we chopped
yeah,
a
like-
tree or something.
Yeah, like got stuck in the tree.
What the fuck?
Take a deep cleansing breath, Marb.
I can't hold
You know,
alt.
it's only your table that's slow. Mine was moving normally and everything. It's just yours.
And mine works good too.
Oh, that's because Albert's everything is better than everybody's.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah.
This guy moves to here. He's taking 2 actions. And he swings his bones at Doc Fong. And hits.
I like this frozen
Why is
camera
it-
thing. It looks good.
Is that your goofy smile? Parry 4, hit 3, action 2, 2. What am I seeing here? Fighting multi-action 2, -2. He rolled a 5. Okay, so he has a 2 -2, so it offsets. But then he gets the minus
And a
2.
gang up bonus, so
And
it hits his parry of 4.
Right. Okay, so that's what happened. All right, this is not gonna be good. You're shaking, Doc.
Ah! Ghost. Was it
That's
Venom?
more raggy.
Take the hit with the raise off of you. You are shaken, and then we go to. Okay. Now. Top of round 1, Sweezy G.
I guess I'm not going home.
Okay. Timmons, you see this mass of bones rise up 10 feet in the air, and just there's like arms and legs and shit everywhere, and it comes up and starts attacking Doc, and then another one comes out.
Well, Timmons is gonna slip this skull in his bag, pocket, something somewhere. Then he's gonna swivel up the shotgun, and as he's moving south, he's gonna shoot at this one.
By the way, who
That
failed
one.
their fear checks?
Timmons
all
did.
of us.
Everyone did.
All of you did? Yeah, just make sure you got that 1 point of fear on you.
Can you remove
I added that.
aiming? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Timmons is gonna take a shot at that guy with his shotgun. Combat button, double barrel. Boom!
Wow. Hit with a.
I think that's a hit. He like, get back! And then he's gonna, oops. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's
Oh,
his
that's
pace?
why.
8?
Here, let's lock the tokens. That's why
Yeah,
I couldn't get my
yeah.
fucking tokens to lock and move
8.
earlier. All right.
Good job.
8. So he's like
You're moving towards
moving
this
away. Oh, is there one down there?
one.
Oh shit. So Timmons gets next. He stops before he turns the corner around the mound and sees it and stops next to Albert. He's like, "There's another one! Oh shit!" Oops.
Doc Fong is no longer shaken.
All right.
My map is showing Timmons still not next to Albert. Yeah, there we go. Right there.
So I'm gonna finally notice this guy go and then pull up my guns and furiously try to shoot at him.
Fucker, the lag.
Yeah, I had been there a long time before you got there.
But not that way. He's not.
I also may want to check to see if you got any flood protection or anything going that could be causing issues too.
Any what?
Like flood protection or antivirus or something.
Oh no, I've already tested that. I've already turned it off and back on and all that good stuff. Yeah.
So I want to use my action as soon as Doc goes.
Okay, give me just a minute. I'm going to shut down a bunch of stuff that is not needed back here.
And Brad, see your Discord.
Okay, Brett, what's Doc Fong doing?
He tried to shoot at this guy.
And he missed. That's right. Anything else?
Maybe. Let me see. I'm wondering about the running away part.
They weren't in our way.
And Brad, I feel if you do try to run away, you're going to die, get squished.
Well, I don't want to have two of them next to me, though.
True.
So you just give one of them 2 attacks.
But I'm gonna
He already
try.
attacked.
Right, but if he moves, he gets another one.
Right, he's going to get 2
Yes.
from both of them. Okay.
No, one's shaken.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Let me zoom in so I can see this. All right, one is shaken. So let's see. Who is it? Number 48. Who already has Doc targeted. Which happens
Isn't
to
that
be
the one
this
that has
guy.
his scythe stuck in the tree?
That is the one who critically failed if it messed up the shite at all.
It didn't.
I really should have. Stupid tree.
It did not, unfortunately, mess up his side. Let's see. Let me go to his
Is
combat.
it at least stuck in the tree? Take an action to pull it out?
Okay.
Was that a Benny you were using to have that happen?
I mean, I can play a Benny if that's what he needs.
Damn it! Why the fuck is it? That was a hit
I
with a
don't
raise.
know.
That's what I thought. All right. No, not bone shards.
Ouch.
Wow. Nice.
Oh, I also notice the one effect doesn't seem to be there. If you recall, my fancy pipe is supposed to add +2 to soak.
Yeah. Didn't matter. You soaked every one of those wounds. Hell of a roll. Hell of a.
See, what it was is I picked up this cool looking rock, and he just went and he hit me, but It mostly got deflected by the rock, and the rock just goes flying. But I like that rock.
Your olive rock. Ping!
Timmons, let me go stand next to you then.
That's probably not the best place to be, but that's okay. You can come over here, because I just thought it is. It's going to stink in a minute.
I hope my pipe doesn't ignite it, but I think Squeezy was interrupting.
And when the
And
ambient
he
temperature in
finally
my pants reaches past room temperature, we'll know if it was a fart or not, because I'm not sure. These things scare the shit out of me.
And that one was apparently a stereoscopic
Echoed.
fart.
And
I heard it across both headphones.
All right, Doc, are you done?
I'm
It was
done,
in
but
stereo.
Squeezy interrupted.
Okay.
So I didn't end
Squeezy
my turn, so you
interrupted.
could do that.
All right, Sweezy.
Hearing the gunshots, he's gonna swivel from the entrance over here and then light up.
Give
the
me a
only target
notice
he can
roll.
see.
Give me a notice roll before you do that.
Hey, Albert, you looking a little peaky there.
I don't feel good.
You're shaking a little.
Maybe not.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, no, of course there's no shit.
That way, you
smell that?
succeeded the first time.
Mouth.
You succeeded the first time.
Oh, I shouldn't have had the +2.
Oh, okay, I see the butt. I didn't see that. All right.
So yeah, I should have
So,
shown
all right,
that too.
okay,
That's
so
my
you
fault.
failed. All right, so what are you gonna do
Apparently nothing. If I don't see him.
if you don't see what?
The bone fiend down here that attacked.
You can see something going on over there, and you're hearing gunshots go off and shit. These guys are fighting with something. That's how far away is that?
38. No, not those guys. The one that's all the way to the south.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
that-
one.
Timmons or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see him.
That
Yeah.
would be within my line of sight.
Yeah, I mean there's some like thorny bushes and shit down there, some little short stunted trees, but this thing's 10 foot tall. It's fucking huge.
Yeah, I'm also shooting down at it.
Right. Yeah, what, long range?
I think it's still medium, but it might be low.
Yeah, probably medium. 24 is medium for most
Yeah.
weapons.
28, 48, 96.
All right. So it's just inside your medium range. That's good.
Yeah, if you want to target one of them just for the.
Shit, I forgot to add the +2 again.
Well, that first one would have
So,
hit too.
No,
That's
it was
what I added
0
the
minus
+2 was to get. I
1 5.
couldn't figure out a other way to get rid of the recoil.
There's an edge that'll get rid of it.
It's called rock and roll. It looks like it's the last one though because of the minuses.
Yeah, so I should have hit. Got one
the
hit and
first
one
one
hit with a
definitely
raise.
should hit. Oh yeah, you're right. So
Okay,
the first
hang
one
on.
should be 4, and the third one should be 9.
Let me scroll down to combat tracker here and find the first one should be what?
A foe.
4.
I
It is.
added 2, but I used it up on the notice and then forgot to put
No,
it
on
on
the
again
actual attack,
to
because he
recount for the
forgot to
recoil.
add the +2 for the recoil.
Oh. Like that?
Wait, we're not taking into account range on that first one.
Yeah, I still got the medium. Oh, yeah, so it would have been a 0. Okay.
Yeah,
So the
that,
first
that one was
wouldn't
a
have
0.
You got one
hit. The
hit.
second one would have been.
Well, that would have been a +2. That would have been a miss.
That would have been, yeah, just one hit. No hit with
Yeah.
raise.
Also, Vanna, I looked it up, and yes, but only if it's on your special gun.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I said they can only cast it on themselves.
Anything else, Weezy G?
Oh, that would be it.
Not just on themselves, but only on their special gun.
Right. Well,
It wasn't your turn, Benno. I just moved it to the bottom of the... Oh, wait a second. It was your turn. Fuck.
it was my turn.
You skipped me too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
skipped all 3. God. All right. All three of you guys can go, and then we'll go again. I skipped Timmons. No, Timmons went. I skipped Albert and Luke. So Albert and Luke.
Me and Timmons went.
Yeah, Albert and
this
Luke
was
can
easy.
go. And then you'll get to go again on this round.
All right. I'll go first, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, because Luke
Screw it.
Luke would have been next one up.
Yeah, I think I was the next one up anyway.
You were
so.
because I saw
I
as
was.
I
Yeah.
put it back to your name, and then no, wait a second. Luke was the last person. Because
Yeah,
The
Okay.
bad guys were coming right after Doc Fang.
Yeah, and it was Albert and then Luke, and I put it down on Luke's name and then went to next turn, and it dealt everybody a card.
It should have been
yeah.
the Bone Fiend should have been going next. That's why I wanted to interrupt Doc Fang so much,
Okay.
or come right after him because it was going to be them and then the last two guys.
Fuck,
Now
I
they have a
really
Joker bonus.
fucked that up. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and give those two. So they missed their last attack. You guys will each have an attack here, and then I'm gonna give you your attack. I'm not gonna give them their attack. Then we're just gonna go with it. So do your thing, starting with Albert.
Yeah.
All right. So Albert, he's kind of shaking, so he's gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm drinking," and he goes to pull something into his bag, like pulls it out, pulls off a stop, and says, "The fuck is this?" and throws it. And it's going to land over here, and a throwing roll.
What, Brad?
Oh, that one moved shaken, but last turn it seems like it should have been shaken.
Which one?
The one that is currently active.
46.
That was the one that Timmons blasted.
46.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Hang on a second.
I'm glad you didn't take a sip of that, Albert.
Yeah, so he pulls out the stop and smells it and like, "What the fuck?" and then throws it, completely forgetting.
So let's see. The first one was a miss.
No, isn't for a throw. You just have to. It's like a.
Yeah, it's
range.
a burst template. It doesn't have
So
to.
he didn't miss. He hits where he threw it.
Yeah.
It didn't blow up.
Damage.
It didn't do a H.G. Willikers.
Correct.
So it should at least do normal damage since it.
Did you
didn't get
take a
raise.
drink of that before you threw it, by the way?
No, he
Okay.
pulled out the stop and smelled it and said, "What the fuck?" and threw it because he forgot he had it. So let me talk to that.
Oh shit!
All right, so everything.
Wow, that toughness.
And it lasts for 3 rounds. Everything in the area takes 2d10 damage each round.
If
Alright,
it ends
looks like
its turn
one-
there.
Yeah.
If it ends
It's the
its turn
only
there.
one that takes damage is number 48.
He's going to. What did he?
Damage should go to both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same damage, I would think.
And then he's going to move back.
Hide behind Timmons. Oh, okay.
Over there. But no, that's his bones, isn't it? Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna hide behind Timmons.
Timmons is like, that's a good place to be because Timmons is actually facing south. And he just farted, so that's a good place to be.
And yeah, so he's gonna move there, and then that's gonna be my.
I think I farted. I'm not sure yet. It's not.
That
Another
was
way, Gorgio.
Takes a
Right-click
second to
final movement and
realize.
you can cancel it.
Huh?
If you right-click the
Cancel.
final movement part, you can cancel the movement.
So they both soak.
I don't
Cool.
like these guys.
Oh, those guys either.
Yeah.
Other than that,
move,
No.
Approve his movement, I guess, and then I'll go. Alright. Well, before he steps out from behind this tree, he uses his free action smite on his gun. Ooh. So it only cost me 1 point. Nice.
Trait roll was a natural one. Does that have any effect on it?
Only that wasn't a. I thought that was a raise, but it wasn't.
No, it wasn't a raise. But does the trait roll being a natural one affect it?
Depends on which version of Hexslinger we're using.
The Suede version.
Dissuade is only on a critical failure.
Okay. Good enough.
I
no
like
rage.
that.
Yeah,
That's
but it
okay.
Yeah,
tends
the
to be a lot
Deadlands
worse
version's
too.
run a regular one. That's why I got so much safer when we switched to Suede.
Yeah. If we're gonna use the Suede rules, every chance that we can. So.
Then he's gonna step out here. Ow, 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 cat.
Ow, was you stepping on bones?
These
The cat
guys
was
are
getting up.
consumed in a green flame right now. This Greek fire burning.
And I'm okay with that because I'm gonna combat tab. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Benny that one. Seriously? One more try. Okay, I'll take that.
I hope you don't need to soak later.
I've got 3 other bennies. Then I'm going to use the rest of my haste.
Don't end your turn.
Yes, I know. Actually, hold on.
It's not his turn. He can't end it. It's Bone Fiend 46's turn.
Right.
But yeah, I'm going to use, since I was kind of difficult terrain coming out from behind that tree.
Yeah. Yep. So you would have. That's good. You moved there. Okay, your
And
turn.
That's it.
Let's say Albert went. You went.
Yes.
I'm going to.
You might want to apply or soak that wound on the fiend. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Assholes.
Now we're at the top of round 2. Now, I thought you said that's what I asked earlier. I said it's the end of their turn, right? And you said yes, the end of their turn. When they take the fire, if they end their turn in that space, right?
Oh, it says everything within an area is set ablaze and takes the fire damage each round into the Greek
Okay,
fire.
so it takes each round.
Specifically. Yeah.
All right, Greek fire damage. Did that apply to him?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not there.
And which one is he? 46. He's gonna move to here.
Oh, he's a 2-squarer, huh?
He's a two. Well, it wouldn't really matter. I mean, I could put him here. It's still gonna. Motherfucker. Do not let your kids watch this particular episode because Marbanya's language is bad enough.
Wait, I thought this was an adult stream.
It is. But some people, they still
we
let
need
their kids
J-Rob to
watch
tell
this.
us, so.
Watch this trash.
What, like Wicked's kid there? He's probably asleep on the couch.
Okay, fuck me. Jingo. Thank 300 biddies from Jingo.
300 biddies. Nice.
And whatever that did, that
biddies.
just removed the lag from my... So that's what I needed. I needed 300 biddies. It removed the lag, and all of a sudden I could move on that. I'm serious.
Your alerts were hanging up or something?
Maybe. Could have been the alerts hanging up. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Jingo, very much for that. Let's see here. Okay, now. It still shows Doc Fong targeted. Let me look over here at what this guy's got targeted. Doc Fine.
Doesn't show anything in the combat tracker. Unless we can't see it on our side.
Should be able to see their targets.
So I drug it on to Timon's target, and it's just locked up. Completely locked up.
There it goes.
No, that was me just rolling
Oh.
a die.
So what I'm hearing is somehow Timmons' fault?
No. No, it's... I have no idea. You guys aren't even getting the lag.
You're locked up.
I'm locked up. No, I'm seeing his
Yeah.
roll. I just saw him roll.
No,
But-
that was me.
I know. That's
Oh.
what I said.
I just
I
rolled
meant
mine right
him.
away.
Yeah, Doc's rolled. I'm seeing the rolls, but my target button is like, okay, there we go. Weird, it's just the animation froze. I wasn't locked up at all. Okay, he's got his targets, and so they have improved sweep. So he'll target both of you guys with this bone scythe.
Nom 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 nom. Benno hand.
He actually will not hit me.
Somebody's lucky.
Lucky break for you. Well, it allowed me to untarget it. No, it didn't.
But did it just hit your flask? Is that what it was?
No, his flask is in his belt or his bag somewhere.
Oh, phew.
Yeah.
It may have hit an empty one.
Oh, while you were gone, he did check the priest in there for a flask just in case, for backup for later.
Did he find one?
No.
Sad.
Oh, I've got a... Okay, hang on a second here.
But you would have been proud of Brad. He played the character well.
All right, Timmons. You've got
That useless asshole.
2 wounds.
Oh,
Would you like to try to do something about that?
Yeah, how do you soak one?
Drag it onto the little blood drop with the number on the combat tracker?
Yeah. Find yourself on the combat tracker, drag it. Well, drag the Benny, just left click and drag over the blood drop under your damage. Or you can right click.
Okay, so that didn't work, so now what do I do?
No. Right click on the bennies, there should be an option for use to soak.
Nope.
Have they changed that then?
Yeah, that was
So I drag
There,
it.
I used it for you. You soaked
No.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
That was weird. Well, that's it.
Alrighty. Now let's see. Now on to the next. And it is this guy, isn't it? Yep. Give him his damage there.
I already did.
Or Albert.
I already got it.
Already did.
I already
Already
took his
did.
damage.
And he soaked it, fucker.
Okay. Oh, because you did them both at the beginning of the round. Very good.
Correct.
With a pace of 8, he's going to move out here.
This kitten's being a little monster at the moment.
but like a really cute one.
Nom nom nom.
Ow!
And he's going
Ow!
to take 2 actions. Hitting you guys with a raise.
Wait, why is there a gang up against me?
Because there's 2 of them?
There's 2 of them.
But-
Oh, there's not
Yeah,
2
but
of
only
them
one
on
of
him?
them was
Oh.
Jason to me.
Yeah,
The gang
that's
up should
true.
be against Timmons.
That's weird.
Yeah, so that should just be a regular hit on me.
And a regular hit on me even with the gang up, so.
Yeah.
Or is it the gang up because the Bone Fiend is next to his friend, the Bone Fiend. That's
No,
weird.
no, they got to be
should-
ganged up on the person they're talking, they're attacking, on the person
Yeah, I
they're
was
talking
thinking they
to.
had to be-
Either way, it should apply to Timmons, and it didn't, so something's weird with that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting rid of some windows here so I can. Fuck!
Well, it would have just been a +1 to the one that hit Timmons, and
Yeah,
we
so
don't
it
actually
didn't
know
make
the
a
dice
difference.
roll.
I got this, guys. I got this.
It looks like he fixed it in the combat tracker.
I did. Thank you.
He's all good.
Uh,
Well, no, he's not all good because he's trying to murder us. That's the opposite of good. Ow.
You're supposed to duck, Doc Fong.
all right, Doc, you take a wound. Timmons takes 2.
Can I soak one?
You can try.
Yes.
I don't want to get hurt.
All right, so I'm gonna drag it down here and drop it on the blood drop.
Drop it in the soak box.
The blood drop that has the number
What's
on
soak box?
Wait,
Yeah, you
find
just
yourself
see
in
the
the
blood
combat
drop.
track.
That's right. The blood drop with
Yeah,
the
find-
number on it.
It didn't do
No,
anything.
Find yourself in the combat tracker. You see where it says attack 7, defense 6, damage 18?
Oh,
and then-
give me a Benny back, Marbania. The combat tracker was the key word that I missed. I was doing it
Gotcha.
in the chat. There, I soaked 2.
Whoa, wait a second here. You said
Nope,
he's
so
using
cool.
improved sweep, right?
Yeah.
If I look at the edge for improved sweep, it says it also includes friends and foes alike.
Oh.
Oh, so it would attack that one. Yeah, that makes sense.
I approve of this, especially
All right,
if he
Timmons soaks a
manages to
wound.
kill him.
And it says once per
Good.
turn.
Okay, so then he needs to try to hit his buddy too.
Did anybody else feel a little fuck?
Claustrophobic.
And he misses his buddy. Actually, it would have been the same. It's the same attack roll as different damage rolls. So, what was the attack roll against?
7.
Was a 7.
Yeah, for some reason there was multi-action on that too.
Oh,
His
yeah,
parry
he's
is-
got another attack. That was his first attack.
It does say sweep is once a turn. If it's the same sweep.
Oh, okay. No, it's not the same sweep. He's son of a bitch. Okay, so hit. He did hit his buddy here.
Yes.
You mean his former buddy? They're no longer on speaking terms. Or haunting terms.
Ghostly terms? Oh, shit. But at least we made him use it.
God bless
Yeah, was that you and Gorgio?
America.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gorgio, gifting a
All these
sub
people
to
that get all
Gorvidal.
these subs in Marbania's channel that rarely ever come in.
I know, right? It's just fun to get more heart attack.
It's good for the
Close.
local.
For the
Yeah, his
medical
cardiologist
industry,
appreciates.
Make sure to go to your local cardiologist, not one of them chain cardiologists.
They'll give you a snout paste.
yeah. I
Don't
don't
go
even
to
know where
the
the fuck I
Walmart
was.
cardiologist.
Where the fuck was I? Oh, this guy. Yeah, that was his
Yeah, if your
first.
cardiologist
attack
tells you to
is-
turn your head and cough, it's not right. It's not right.
His second attack is at one target. Which he's going to try to grab a hold of Timmons and bite him. And one of these skulls reaches out like on the end of an arm, and the arm just whacks the teeth down across you. Holy shit, no, it's a legitimate bite. How the fucking is it? Oh, it's just claws or bite. So it's claws.
I suppose in this case it's teeth, so it still works.
But so you got like these teeth clamped onto you.
He's got his arms. Get off of me!
It's like this mouth forms out of a rib cage and clamps down on you, you know. So yeah, it does nothing to you. It hits unharmed, applied. Pass your turn, Bone Fiend dude.
Shaken status.
Shaken
is
status
removed.
removed. Is it moving really slow for you guys?
I thought
No.
it was just ominously crawling
He's there.
towards us.
It is. It's ominously. It's just
The
rolling
stream
over.
is slowly going, that's for sure.
Yeah. Clear targets. He targets Albert. And
Well, that was a good spot. I
actually,
suppose.
you know what he's gonna do?
Surrender?
No, he's only gonna move to here. And untarget Albert. And let me see how this reads here. So the Fiend can hurl shards of bone 4, 8, 16. So everybody 4, 8 to 16, including his buddy.
If you just drop it on it, it should quickly target or calculate the range.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it's like an action and just a whole bunch of bone shards go everywhere.
Bones just come flying out of this thing. And hits everybody. Is anybody using anything right now?
Yeah, Timmons wants to use a second wind to remove 2 wounds and his shaken status.
Your
Nice.
hero instantly recovers up to 2 wounds and all fatigue sustained in this combat. If shaken, he is unshaken now as well. Very good, Timmons. Did you take care of that?
Yep.
All right. So I have to resolve the damage individually, I believe.
If you do the damage, you may or may not do it individually. Sometimes
It's weird.
doubles.
Do Albert. Don't anybody do anything yet as far as soaking goes. Let's just get through everybody targeted here. Did it hit? Did it even hit Luke out there?
Did Albert? Yeah, it hit Luke.
Timmons.
Timmons is fine.
Bone
Unarmed.
Fiend 40.
Ooh.
Ooh, shaken.
Oh, that's the other bone fiend.
It's like, wait a minute, what are you doing, friend? Or was it the jerk that's been hit? I think it was,
Ooh.
wasn't it? Who tried to slash his other friend, so he just got
Yeah.
boned in the face.
Boned in the face.
Wait.
You rolled an attack.
Yeah, I rolled an attack roll. Let me figure
Take
that
the
out.
raise away.
Doc.
I was gonna say that's not 2d4.
I was gonna say those D4 look really funny.
Yeah, one of them looked like a d10 or a d12. I couldn't quite tell.
What was that?
All right. So,
Yeah.
starting at the top of my combat tracker, I'm going to apply the shaken status here. Unharmed on that one. Coming down to Doc Fong, who is shaken.
You can't do anything.
Timmons is unharmed. And Albert has a wound.
You'll try to.
And he does. Nicely done. And finally, Luke Cunningham.
Nailed it. It can't be stopped.
You nailed it. All right, very good. So that takes care of my bone fiends. Let's go to... no, that was that bone fiend.
That was the last bone fiend, though.
Yes.
That we know of.
Uh-oh.
Doc Fall.
No, I don't like this remain shaken part.
Yeah, because it means it costs you a chip if you want to take shaken status off.
What's a chip?
A Benny.
I know
I'm
not
sorry.
of these
I'm
chips.
sorry. Well, I know none of these chips. I haven't for a couple of weeks now.
I didn't have any bennies either. I just... Because I know nothing of this.
Okay, you're out of bennies? Oh, shit.
Yeah. I had a great plan, but I can't really move right now.
Too bad. Anything? Can you do anything?
I could go on hold in case Timmons shakes this other one. Or someone does, and then I could move. Because you can still move.
There you go. You have a Benny now.
He used a Benny too, so give your vigor roll. Or did you actually use that for him? Did that give you one?
It gives
Doc,
Doc Fong a Benny.
Doc, he took a Benny off of you. I mean, he gave you a Benny.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. Remain shaken. I'll so it rolled it again for you, but you give me a vigor roll.
But if I have a
why was
Benny,
he
I can
rolling
just use
spirit?
a Benny to...
Why was he rolling spirit?
Oh no,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, you
Can I
just
just be
removed.
on-
Yeah, you just removed shaken. So he removed your shaken
Yeah.
status. There you go. I was thinking it was a wound. Sorry. Fantasy Grounds got me pissed off tonight. Not Fantasy Grounds. Marbanya has got Marbanya pissed off tonight. So, not really. Pissed.
Well, I think there's a little bit of blame on both parties, maybe.
Alright, so this is going to be
I'll
a
figure
large
it out.
area of effect, and also selective, so it doesn't hurt my friends. As I frantically throw seeds everywhere and do an entangle here.
Not quite a
Could have been
raise.
so much better.
No, but it's still enough to entangle all the bone fiends here.
Can you put the effect on them, or does that require me to? No, you can put it
I
on.
should
I
be
have to
able to.
take it off. Yeah. So take care of that for those guys. And while you're doing that, well, let's wait till he gets that done first, because it may affect Timmons' action.
Yeah, so now they're entangled and they can do an action to disentangle themselves.
Right, or stand there entangled and attack anyway. So Timmons.
Yeah.
And Timmons is like, boys, let's get out of here. And he's gonna run.
Who's got the skull?
Timmons does.
Which plot your movement out there for me.
Well, he's also gonna shoot too. So
Now what's your disengage feat that you took?
I have improved extraction, so up
Improved
to
extraction.
3 targets.
Okay.
So
to 3
he's
targets.
he's gonna move a pace of a 10. Right? 10. And do I have to do 2 actions if I wanted to shoot my shotgun?
Yep.
Because you're running.
2 actions and the run, right? Click them.
Well, if you did the pace roll, it should have automatically put in 2 actions.
Did you mean you're shooting them once or
Okay.
twice?
Once.
Alright, so,
So
if
just
you-
click the
if-
run button.
Yeah, you should be good then if you have...
Yeah, you
Okay.
should be fine since you rolled the running.
And then as he goes by 37, I don't know why I stopped. But he's gonna
You're still
shoot with a
going on my
shotgun.
screen.
My
Okay.
screen stopped.
You have arrived.
Not on my screen.
It's fucking
Not
awful.
mine either.
Absolutely awful.
I can roll right away. I don't know.
Damn, that's it.
Why is it a -2 and a -2?
I don't know.
Would a 7? No. Would a 7 have been a race? No.
No, you need an 8.
The other -2 is fear is
I
-1.
might have put a
riding
-2 instead of +2. So actually,
Yeah.
I would have had
Yeah.
a 9. That would
Yeah, what was
make
I
that
saying? You're
a
close
9.
range.
Make that a 9, please.
Gotcha.
And I'll roll damage.
Like all these rolls. Yes, keep going.
So Timmons goes running by.
Oh, wow.
And like puts his gun right in the guy's mouth. He goes.
This one
and
right here?
blows bones all over the place. Number 37.
Okay, number
Holy shit.
37.
And I don't know why I'm not done moving yet. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7,
Hey,
8,
Mark,
9,
wiggle his
10.
token.
He
Wiggle
doesn't
his
soak
token.
shit.
Two, three,
Hang on.
7, 8, 9, 10. I should be in that square right there.
That's because I'm just trying to move you. I canceled your movement. I'm just trying to fucking move the token.
There we go.
Okay, now it is moved officially.
And that is the end of Timmons' turn.
It looks like he didn't soak very much.
He didn't soak nothing. No.
8 wounds.
Did you apply the wounds?
44 points of damage.
Boom. Albert doesn't like this, so
And because there's bones everywhere anyway, I'm not going to leave them on there for a difficult terrain.
Well, the shotgun, but 44 points of damage turned him into freaking mist. What are you talking about?
Let's reverse his large burst template. There he is now. He's the template.
You're running?
Can you make the...
I'm not running. I'm moving my pace, and then I'm going to turn and shoot. Once I
Okay,
get
so
back.
he is shaking. Come on, fucking map.
Yeah, he's shaking. Shaking.
Not stirred?
No, but the other one's missed it, if that counts.
All right, then he's going to shoot the fucker.
Hang on.
Okay.
Fuck!
Just once, Marv. Just once. Don't do it twice.
Okay.
You
Now,
only have till the end of the round. And
at
then
the
you
end of the
can fix
round,
it.
we're done.
All right.
Well, to fix it,
Yeah.
I'm going to redo the whole map and set it back up like it is here.
Well,
That's a miss.
I can.
you just need to do just this section, because...
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
That looked better.
And then
Good use of a Benny. Oh, fuck. I hate it when that happens.
Sorry.
I think your bullet is broken.
right.
I think it was a blank.
He was shaking too much.
He hasn't
I
cleaned
think
his
it was-
dirty ass gun in a while. Fucking drunk.
I think your bullet caught a bone that was falling from Timmons, shattering this thing into a million pieces.
Yeah.
Like-
that's what that-
Ping!
All right, Luke.
Did you apply that 8 wounds of damage?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's gone.
Oh, okay. It was that one.
It was the
Okay.
southmost one.
Yeah, I missed the blood splat too. So, guess I'm gonna just shoot. The heat. And that was shite for damage.
Shite for damage.
Come on, fellas.
And I'm going to move down this way just a bit.
Back into the difficult terrain. Okay. Fuck, I don't know why I didn't just move your token. Now let's wait for 15 minutes while Luke moves over here.
I got to where I was going.
I went right away from me that time.
Almost. You almost got there.
Is it going that damn slow for you?
Look at the. Well, I'm looking at the stream,
Right.
so I can see how slow it is on his side.
Okay.
Plus
All
or
right.
minus 4 seconds.
All right, Sweezy G.
I don't think that there's much I can do. So he's just going to kind of hold the gun and cover these guys until he sees them in case anything pursues.
Okay.
Well, there are two right next to Doc Fong, so.
I
Yeah,
don't
but they
think
kind
he
of
got.
crossed right over this cliff thing, so I wasn't sure.
I don't think you could see him.
I mean, it's daytime.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, he's been watching this go on. He can see him, but he is firing a Gatling gun into melee combat. So there is a chance he'll hit Doc Fong.
I actually
Or
wouldn't
Luke,
be firing
or-
into melee against the first one. But
Really? I would, with a Gatling gun, I would think that to be more realistic, you'd be firing into melee in a circle the size of that template, that burst template right there, you know. But you can, yeah, whatever the rules say. But
So
I
if
mean,
you
to be
fire in a
realistic,
burst
yeah,
template,
if I do
damage.
suppressive fire, it does the.
right?
Why am I laying
He's
down
just
now?
gonna.
I have no idea.
I feel better.
You're still prone. Are you still prone?
Yes. Suzuki is still prone.
Each skill die that's a wound hits a random.
Well, then he's
victim
not
adjacent
firing.
to or
Then he's
directly
not
in the line of
firing
fire.
the.
He needs to remove cover and pro. You can only do that though, Marbania.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah, I wish the players could remove at least the ones that we put on.
Yeah.
You can in 5e.
Miss.
What a terrible
Most of
shot.
the- You can in most of the Fantasy Grounds rule set.
It still has the recoil though. You might
It's
want to
still
add the
terrible shot.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but you
still
can add
would've
the
missed
rocket
everything.
roll edge for now.
Yeah, I just put what +2 in the.
Yeah, or
But
plus
that's
2 in
only
the
for the
box.
first shot, though.
That's a better roll.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
A 16, a 10, and an 11. So. However that does the math. Unarmed.
Wait a second. All those hits were to the same.
Yeah,
Hang
I was only targeting the same guy. The one.
Yeah,
that's
but you're
shaking
shooting
gun.
yourself.
No, it's not.
No, it says targeting
Okay.
both feet 46,
Really?
and it's going on 46 on the combat
The
tracker.
first one
Oh,
unarmed.
okay.
is-
No, I'm seeing. Okay, never mind. Okay. Apply that.
It's like
I've got a
Too
whole
much-
list of misses on here, is what the problem is.
Yeah, but there's 3 wounds
Miss.
worth.
Oh, because I used
A Benny
Benny.
reroll.
Right. So there is all on 46, huh?
yeah, one a single wound and then a 2 wounds. Sadly, the one with the raise didn't do any damage.
Ooh.
So he soaks one of those 2 wounds. Now I can try to soak the other wound too, right?
Yeah. They're all individual thingies.
That's what I thought. And that's
Damn.
Just got 1 wound.
all right. Is that
That's
it?
the end of the round.
End of the round, end of the session tonight, guys. We went a little long,
Nice.
13 minutes. I'm not going to look for anybody to raid. What I am going to do is tell you that Drake will be streaming tomorrow night at, somebody wants to put the command in there for me because I don't have the chat open right now.
What is the command? I don't remember offhand.
Drake.
Brad already
Okay.
got it.
Yep.
All right, a double.
Okay.
Double.
There you go. So
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow night. He'll be streaming. We'll be back on Rob Tui's stream, twitch.tv/Rob, the number 2, the letter E, Rob Tui, on Saturday night for our it'll be our third session. It'll be maybe a TPK because we rushed into the Goblin Cave and Lost Mines of Fandelver thinking that, oh yeah, we're level 2 or 3. We forgot we were level 1. You know,
You're gonna get it. Lost Mines is vicious. I almost had a TPK.
this will be our third session, and we
It was
very
longer than.
very good possibility it could be a TPK unless
So you
unless
know
you guys come to chat and bail us out, because you can not be an Engorgio and not be a fuckhead. And
do you want me to come to chat?
I don't want you. Well, when you're in a nice mood, because we don't need you to have a TPK Saturday night. It's probably going to happen anyway. But we could use some help from the chat. So hit us up on the
Smart moves on the players could save the characters, though.
That's right.
Did you know that the Green Dragon Poison Breast?
Medicure, no.
And then we'll be back Tuesday night on Drake's stream again for our Princess of the Apocalypse. So thank you everybody for coming by, and have a great weekend. Happy gaming. Take care, everybody. Say bye.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Okay, Daily Love. Bye bye.